You're a big kid now.
I'm a grown-ass adult.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's not go that far. 3542 Foxtrot. Thanks. Gotta wake my feet up is what I gotta do. There you go. Now you got it.
And 3542 Foxtrot, and 180 and back taxi runway 12.
Back taxi runway 12, 42 Foxtrot. Yeah, look at that beautiful Black Hawk. Birdie. Beautiful. Okay. Ooh. Nope. Totally missed that. Oh, a little rough.
Gonna zigzag.
Maybe it's in hunt mode. It's trying to find the VR. It's like, I think it's here. Nope, I overshot it. Crap, I gotta go back.
I'm wondering if it's doing. So now it's going on the other side, so it's trying to get back onto the VOR.
November 3542 Foxtrot, are you direct Peoria at this time, or are you navigating elsewhere?
We are direct to Peoria this time. We were playing with autopilot, 42 Foxtrot.
Roger.
Feel it. Ooh. Feel that lift?
Tame it. Hello, test. Good morning. I cannot hear you out of one side of my headset. Let's see. Test. This is me. Test. No, it's definitely the headset. Test. Nope, I can definitely only hear you on one side. Oh, is it because this is, mono? Ah, there we go. The test. That's better. Dates are in the future, 19 Feb, 19 March, 2026. Continue, half left, out of view, half up, out of view, 150. And that one, so
this one's a VOR.
This one operates the one attached to the G5s.
Oh,
so
that's right, it got moved.
Half up, half left. That's right, so I'm being done with this one. So that one will operate off of this one. At least this one has a heading bug. Okay, so that's the heading bug. I'm going to familiarize myself with this one. Track 150. That one's showing 150, so that's good. This is cool. Source GPS heading. That sucks heading. Alright, and then this one is altimeter, and this one we can do also set our altitudes, which I want to go ahead and do that now since we're, actually I'll wait till I get the call because maybe they'll tell us don't do a certain altitude for some reason. I don't know, we'll find out. Anyway, all that's good. Go back to map. Get me signed into here. So this one's also Bluetooth, you said? Yep. And we don't have a, oh, we don't have a traffic on this one. Is it? Yeah, it's on there. It's built into this one? Yep. How do I get to that one? Is it? Yep, so click back. You got its own individual screen for traffic on here, like a radar. Okay. But it's also going to overlay on here as well. Okay. So you'll see them just directly right on the map. You see that one that's flying over right now? Yep. Somewhere. Alright, cool. This is why I don't like flying new planes, because you got to learn all the new stuff. Fun toys. Can't see it at the moment, so let's see, system, next setup. Bluetooth is enabled, GNX. Yep, mine's connected. 7.5. Yep. Yes, pair. Acted, awesome. For flights, we are doing KPIA to KDEC, VFR at, let's see, 5,500 feet. Takeoff is going to probably be 8:15. Look at 8:15, send to map. I'll send this to panel, and then we'll go to message, and we'll go to import, and we'll go to KPIA to KDEC, and we'll go to activate, and we should be good. Go to map, KPIA, KDEC, awesome. That is all activated. Let's go and get our ATIS. Where's a little card at? Why do they always put it back down here? Yeah. 126.1.
Approaching you, landing departing runway 13. Notice Airman. Runway 13, glide slope, another marker out of service. Advise you contact of Yankee.
Yankee.
Your tower information, Yankee 1354 Zulu, wind 130 at 10, gust 17, visibility 10, ceiling 6,500 overcast, temperature -3, dew point -10, altimeter 3025. Visual approaching you, landing departing runway 13. Notice Airman. Runway 13, glide slope, another marker out of service. Advise you contact of Yankee. Your tower information, Yankee 1354 Zulu, wind 130 at 10, gust 17, visibility 10, ceiling 6,500 overcast, temperature -3, dew point -10, altimeter 3025. Visual approaching you, landing departing runway 13. Notice Airman. Runway 13, glide slope, another marker out of service. Advise you contact of Yankee. Your tower information, Yankee 1354 Zulu, wind 130 at 10, gust 17, visibility 10, ceiling 6,500 overcast, temperature -3, dew point -10, altimeter 3025. Visual approaching you, landing departing runway 13. Notice Airman. Runway 13, glide slope, another marker out of service. Advise you contact of Yankee.
My Apple Pencil's acting weird.
Your tower information, Yankee 1354 Zulu, wind 130 at 10, gust 17, visibility 10, ceiling 6,500 overcast, temperature -3, dew point -10, altimeter 3025. Visual approaching you, landing departing runway 13. Notice Airman. Runway 13.
Okay. Operation Yankee 1354, 130, 10, 1710, overcast 6,500, -3 and -10, 3025, 13. Awesome.
All right.
Perfect.
And for the autopilot on this one, so you'll set the altimeter setting in this so it knows to match what's on there. So you'll just turn that to the setting, and then it will flip over to the autopilot.
Cool. Assuming they change that, I would press barometer.
Yeah.
Back
They
here.
can just go in there and
Just
change it as needed.
cool. Alrighty. Period clearance delivery. We are not in 52090 today. Three 542 Foxtrot, student pilot information. Yankee Doodle. Also, RPM's up really high. Let's bring that back down to 1,000. Very touchy throttle. Alright. Information. Yankee VFR to DEC Delta Echo Charlie via nothing. It's going to be via direct. Direct at 5,500 feet. I'll give us all that. Alright. Period clearance delivery 124.675. Actually, no, I'll keep that on 1.6.1, so I'll probably need that.
Your tower information, Yankee 1354 Zulu, wind 130 at 10, gust 17, visibility 10,
Oh, 124.
dew point -10, altimeter 30.
24675. Okay. The wrong period. You are clearing delivery. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Here, no one else is talking. Peoria clearance delivery, Skyhawk 3542 Foxtrot, student pilot with information Yankee requesting VFR departure to Delta Echo Charlie direct 5,500 feet with flight following.
Skyhawk 3542 Foxtrot, Peoria clearance, maintain VFR at or below 5,000, expect higher with departure. Departure frequency 125.8, squawk 1724.
At or below 5,000 feet, high winds on departure 125.8, 1724. 42 Foxtrot.
Skyhawk 42 Foxtrot, back correct.
1724. Enter. Okay. Cool. All that is set. So after our engine is on, now we're up to flaps are up. Transponder good. GPS ATIS is copied. GPS is on because this one is just. Is this one just a circuit breaker for GPS? I assume.
For GPS?
Yeah, or is that part of avionics?
It is going to. It should have one for.
Transponder GPS.
Yeah, that one.
Also, our autopilot has a red ring. Is that? It's not popped out though, right?
Nope.
Okay.
No, it just makes it so that it's easily noticeable. And for some reason, the autopilot walks on you or something like that, and you need to disengage it entirely. It's just easy to see which one's the autopilot quickly.
Good to know.
Yep.
Altimeter set and verified 3025, 3025, 3025. And contact ground control, brake test, gyro test. And oh, this one's got, what's KSMO?
That's apparently for where this checklist is based at, is whatever airport KSMO is. Apparently, because it's SoCal Approach, it's probably somewhere California.
Interesting. Cool. Cool. So ground, we're going to go ahead and also change. Oh, that's already good. 124, 125.8, so 125.
Visual approach in use, landing departing runway 13. Notice airman, runway 13.
1.85. Runway 13. Go and look at our plates. Let's see. Send my flight to the plate. Send to plates. So we got airport diagram PIA. Runway 13 at Echo 4. Oh, and before we con, that's right, we gotta get in front of them. This one's the. So we're good to start moving. Clear to the left, clear to the right. These little things kind of scare me. Are these allowed to be, like, we're allowed to move our wing over these, right? Because.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're fine. You'll clear it.
Clear to the left, clear to the right. Watch out for people. We're going to go ahead and start moving. I'm on the brakes.
Yeah, since they're going out to that commander out there, it looks like, why don't we taxi out past, like behind that other commander that's out there? So that way they can, well, they're going to this King Air actually, it looks like. So as long as we're farther out than the King Air, we're fine. So yeah, you're clear of it.
And these rudders are a lot softer than 090, that's for sure. Right, keep my wings clear. Moving slowly. They know I'm moving. Clear to the left, clear to the right still. Yeah, I think 42 Foxtrot is my favorite of the fleet, but I don't fly it because it's so expensive.
It's one of those that you splurge when you decide you're going to go to the VFR flyaway up in Chicago. You're like, hey, you know what? I'm going to make it look like I'm really cool and I can hold my altitude and I can hold my path. And then you start taking this one. My favorite one is 798.
Brake test.
All right, go ahead.
Brakes are good. Not going to ask Cameron to do his brake test because he's not here right now.
I know they work. I watched them work, so.
Back down to 1,000. Contact ground. Peoria ground, Skyhawk 3542 Foxtrot. Requesting taxi from Byerly Aviation to runway 13 via Echo 4 if able.
Sky 3542 Foxtrot, Peoria ground runway 13 at Echo 4, intersection departure, taxi via Delta Echo Echo 4.
Delta Echo Echo 4, 3442 Foxtrot. I get hard. I keep on wanting to say 090.
Sky 42 Foxtrot, I missed it. Verify information Yankee.
Information Yankee, 42 Foxtrot.
Thank you.
You missed it. That was a part of my clearance call.
That's right. Ground has to hear that. Even though it's the same person, he has to hear it on ground.
Fair enough. There's another Cessna taking off. Alright. Delta Echo. I'm going to look for Delta. Find out. Keeping an eye out for planes. Keeping an eye out for people. Keeping an eye out for Cessnas.
By golly, it does work.
Look at him. Hey, party.
You think you're so cool.
I think it's the first time I'm not turning on Papa in a while. Look at that windsock. Straight as an arrow.
Just kidding. We're going to switch runways.
Runway 22, please.
That's the way the airplane wing should be. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, they're saying they're only doing runway 13, so if we come back and want to do crosswind landings, will they let us?
My guess is it's only 13 right now because he might be the only one up there right now, so he's just trying to keep things simple.
Okay.
If it shifts off on 13, he'll probably select 2 runways.
Also, our cabin heat is on, right?
Yep.
It's still cold.
Yeah, it'll probably be that way until we get the engine nice and warm.
Toasty.
I'll tell you what, 798, I left my water bottle in the pocket down there, and when I went to go grab it, when we landed in Louisville yesterday, it was like hot as coffee. I was like, holy crap. Like, yeah, I'm not going to suck that down.
Turning on Delta. Racing the airline. Vroom vroom.
That was fun yesterday. Because I know they'd shoot 140 when they're going down the downwind, so I matched 140. So it looked like we were drag racing on opposite sides of the runway. He's like, are you able to make a short approach into the runway and keep the base leg tight to the runway so we can squeeze him in behind you? I'm like, that I can do.
Clear to left, clear to the right, turning on to Echo.
My base leg was the end of the runway.
So that's Mike. What does IL mean?
Military, MIL.
Ah. So they call him Mike because it's going into the military. That's funny.
See how they did that? Then they put signs that says, Mill! Say, hey, don't go that way.
Can I get intercepted by an F-16 if it's just on a taxiway?
You just get new friends, that's all.
Possibly
always
with
wanted
guns
to meet
pointed
you
at
guys.
Yeah.
They could have been like me yesterday. I got to Louisville and he switched runways on me last second because they were shifting all their pattern work traffic over to the new runway. And I landed and I turned right off the taxiway, and because he didn't tell me which way to turn, he just left me to pick my own ways. I couldn't get ForeFlight to pull up. I turned right off the taxiway. I was supposed to go left to get to the FBO, so I had to do a UE on one of the taxiways and wait for 3 other planes to land and go off before I could follow them off. I'm like, he's like, well, you're kind of going the wrong way. I'm like, yeah, well, kind of my first time here, so progressive taxi.
The forbidden word.
Like, hey, you want to...
One of these days I should ask for intersection departure at Alpha 4 and then ask for progressive taxi.
He'd do it.
And you just go, Alpha 4.
Turn left on, or turn right on Delta. Left on.
Someone's landing, look at that. I just realized my taxi light wasn't on. Was it not in the instructions?
Request an expedited departure.
Please expedite.
You'd be like Hannah. They squeezed her between 2 Cessnas. One that was lifting off the runway, and one that was on a short final. They scooted her out between the two, and she was chasing the Cessna on the upwind climbing out.
So if that happens and I just go unable, uncomfortable, is that an okay response?
Yeah, you say, I'm uncomfortable with that spacing. You tell him that. I mean, he's probably going to be like, yeah, spacing's fine, but that's okay. Hold short, you know.
Yeah.
You're the pilot. You're the one that gets to make the decision, so.
All right. Let's come to a stop. Back up to 1,000. Judge this person's landing. See that bird standing still? It's pretty much straight down the runway today, so.
Yeah.
Alright. Braking brake set, fuel selector both, trim set for takeoff, trim set for takeoff. Yeah, wait, so this didn't say at any point to do your taxi lights, so that's kind of funny. But I'm going to go and put on my nav and my strobe and turn off taxi. Actually, I'm going to wait till they cross so I don't blind them. Then turn on my landing light. Yeehaw. Alright, landing light. Run up, flight controls, up, down, up, down, up, down, left, right. Flight controls good. Annunciator lights. Oh, I haven't had annunciator lights in a while. Test. Annunciator lights good. Instruments check. Bolts good. Fuel good. EGT good. Fuel flow good. We'll see that when we actually do the run up. Temp good. Oil pressure good. Amp good. Turn coordinator test was good. Pressure or speed good. Altimeter good. Vertical speed good. RPM good. Board good. Good as far as we can tell. Let's go ahead and also set 115.2 and 115.55. We got BRL and PA in here because we need to use it. Mixture, best power. Mixture is in for best power. Power 1800 RPM. Power 15, 16, 17. Back down. 18. Continue to the left. Continue to the left. Drop is 75 to 100. Back up. Actually, it was less than that. It's not at 1800. I'm sure that one more time. Come on. At 1800. To the left. Drop good. Back to both. Good. Right. Drop good. Back to both. Good. Vacuum check. Our vacuum gauge is blocked out.
Yep, don't have a vacuum system on this one.
Amps, volts, good. We have volts. And where's my amp? Yep, amps, good. And oil temperature is in the green. Oil pressure is in the green. Power idle check. Idling at 600, but that's good. Don't hear any crazy pops, bangs, or Mustang sounds. Back to 1,000. Lean out for taxi. Oh, they're having you do the run up before you taxi. Okay, that's why. Yeah, we do it out here. Power friction, transponder set. Doors, windows locked, flaps set for takeoff. Fuel pump off. And we're back onto this side. Cool. Pre-takeoff. Is there anything on here for pre-takeoff? Taking off an active runway, landing light on, strobe light on, check final, check runway, doors, windows locked, switch selector both, mixer rich, gauge green. So we're all good for that. On with KPIA Tower. No, we're not. Yeah, we are. How do you switch this one?
Oh.
Okay. We're on with Tower. Nav aid is for PAA. So this is this GPS or are these?
That's the nav. So nav 1, nav 2.
Okay. Interesting. Cool. Cool. Go get the map.
Yeah.
Now our contact tower. KPIA Tower 3542 Foxtrot holding short Echo 4 at runway 13 ready for departure.
Skyhawk 3542 Foxtrot Peoria Tower, runway 13 at Echo 4, cleared for takeoff, proceed direct to Decatur. Traffic is a Skyhawk turning a 1 mile left base for runway 13.
We'll keep an eye out for that traffic, cleared for takeoff, runway 13, direct to 42 Foxtrot.
7988 traffic, Skyhawk departing prior to arrival.
Alright, cleared for takeoff.
23798, we've got that traffic.
Didn't tell me to expedite, I don't see them at the moment, so I think we're good. Turning on to 13. Ready for takeoff?
Yep, we are good.
Keep my speed up a little bit. And nose wheel off, this one likes to shimmy apparently. Rotate, oh that one just kind of lifted off by itself, look at that. That was nice. 73, 72, 71, let's bring it back down. Don't stall it. High throttle friction. A little windy. Trim. Alright, 1,500. Turning on course. Actually, we don't even really need to turn on course because.
Skyhawk 42 Foxtrot, contact St. Louis departure, good morning.
Contacting St. Louis departure, 125.8. Good morning. 42 Foxtrot. People wanted to say the 3 before the 42 Foxtrot. Huh? What do you?
It just sounds like it was getting stuck.
Okay. Oh, I see what you mean. I hear that little static behind it too. Still good, right? St. Louis departure, Skyhawk 3542 Foxtrot, 2,300 feet.
3542 Foxtrot, St. Louis, your radar contact, you can climb VFR to 5,500.
Maintaining climb, 5,500, 3542 Foxtrot.
42 Fox, you can proceed on course to Decatur when you're able.
Proceeding on course to Decatur, 3542 Foxtrot. (5,500 feet), altitude selected. Heading. Good morning, Peoria. Continuing our climb, now that we're over 3,000 feet. Get out just a little bit, not going to do our full lean until we're on cruise, but enough to make the engine a little happy. Pull up like four flight. Just back onto the line just a little bit more. I know I probably don't need to be on the line, but makes me feel better.
Doesn't hurt.
My ears are popping like crazy. Ooh. So while we're up in the air, I'm going to go ahead and start looking at stuff. Tower 118.9. Ace. This is 126.5. 126.5. Got that in the background. And we'll also put in 18.9. So we've got ASOS and Gator Tower. Wait for altitude to come up. Gator Tower should be open, so we shouldn't have to switch to Unicom. So we'll make sure tower is open on there. A little off course. Back on the course. Champagne approach and departure 132.85. I haven't had to change this one yet. 2132. 2.85. Okay. We've got Champagne approach when they call for it. I didn't see a center in here.
No, you won't talk to center.
So this is going to be from St. Louis, and then at some point they'll switch us over.
Yeah, likely what you'll get is the other frequency for St. Louis, followed by Champagne approach, which is 3285.
We'll have this out at 5 to watch for traffic. And now we'll watch our track. Coming up on 5,500. Bring this down. Level us out. Watch for my RPM because I have our RPM setting for 2,500. I'll make sure we set that. Watch our track. There's our 2,500. Oh, we're still climbing. Just a little bit more. Don't want to touch clouds because cloud level is at 6,500. So we hit 6,000. We're within our tolerances.
At least it's staying high today.
Yeah, I know, this is the first time it feels like in a long time.
Welcome to spring.
Welcome to spring. I don't know about that.
Hey, just pretend it's spring. Then you'll get more flight days.
Trying to trim us out. Alright, show me that autopilot.
Okay, so first off, what you want to do, go ahead and set the altitude that you want. And the big dial will do the thousands if it's quicker. So, okay, so 5,500. So you've got that set. So first thing we're going to do is activate. So hit the AP on the left side. It's going to switch by default to roll. So it's going to keep the wings level where it's at right now. Vertical speed up to 5,500. which it's already at.
Line 946 Romeo, change to my frequency 125.8.
All right. And then as far as the nav goes, you're pretty close to the course and not too far off. So if you hit nav right now,
Nav arm.
nav arm. So go ahead and
46 Romeo 11.
fly it, heading that direction. If it's too overpowering, that means it's trying to take over. What you'll do is you'll hit heading. It's going to follow the heading bug. So adjust the heading so that you intercept that course.
Yeah, it's really fighting me.
That's because it's taken over. So adjust your heading bug and turn it so that it intercepts that course. So maybe like a 135. It'll take a second to kind of roll into it because it's got to set itself.
So why is it not setting itself at 5,000?
Probably because you're over 5,500. So to do that, hit the up-down switches over here on the left, right, and then set it to down. So 5,500, hit down. And then it will come down to 5,500, then arm itself and level. Look at there. It grabbed the arm for the navigation, so now it's all automatically switched over and grabbed your GPS route. And now it's going to keep you online with that GPS route. And then this one, it's going to keep the vertical speed until it hits 5,500, then it's going to level out, it's going to say Alt. So when we go to start our descent, I'll show you how to make a descent happen. But if anytime he says, you know, fly this heading for vectors, just hit the heading bug on there, dial the heading in on the heading bug, and it will follow. Makes life so simple. What you're going to notice is once you get this completely set, it's going to keep adjusting the trim to match for you. So if you adjust it and move the trim, it's going to move the trim back because it's doing whatever it's got to do to hold this altitude.
Okay, cool. Makes it a lot easier, but also feels kind of like cheating.
So when I was flying the flight yesterday with the biplane, she goes, the other pilot was hand flying the Cirrus the whole way, which kind of surprised the hell out of me. But as soon as I got up to like 3,500, I activated the climb up to 7,000. And I had it on a GPS course there. And she was just watching it kind of adjusting and whatnot. She goes, so you don't even have to fly the airplane. I'm like, nope, that's autopilot. I said, after hitting about 700 hours, I realized, you know what? I'm going to start taking the lazy way. I activated the autopilot. She goes, so what do you got to do if the plane's got to come down? If you disable it, will the plane just start descending? I'm like, no, it's not like that. It'll just stay in its current condition, flying the way that it is until, you know, they're just not going to compensate for wind or anything like that. She goes, oh, okay. So then I had it descending all the way down to pretty much pattern. She goes, so you really don't even have to touch this. This is pretty much useless to you. I'm like, well, it's not useless. I can tell you that much.
Alright, so I'm already looking at Decatur. Decatur's looking like a runway 12. Got my heading bug on 12, even though we're not going to be there for a while, but just preparing for it. 12, we could probably, nope, that whole taxiway's gone, so we're going to have to get off at Golf and taxi back to Alpha. We have to cross the runway at 36 and 18, so we'll have to pay attention for that. And once we're on Golf and Alpha, we can taxi back to 12.
Yep. That's likely what he's going to have you do. So when you start talking to Decatur Tower, let him know when you're inbound that you're a full stop taxi back.
Yeah.
So otherwise, he's just going to assume you want to go to the ramp. So if you give him that, then he can plan accordingly. If he's got no traffic, he might let you do a 180 and back taxi down, and then he'll probably say get off on Alpha and hold short until you're ready to go. So it just depends on what he's doing today. So
I'm a little excited I didn't get to fly with snow on the ground. My gold was funny.
Like land on snow?
No, like just see the snow, the white sheet over everything. Oh well.
As soon as you get past Champaign, it's snow.
Oh really? Okay.
Yep, they had fresh snow not too long ago.
Line 945 Golf, St. Louis Approach, roger. The Peoria altimeter is 3025.
Being set up correctly. all that's working. It's still weird not having to fly the plane. I feel like I'm missing crucial practice. But it's okay. I wish my nose would stop running though.
What it does, it takes the workload off of you a little bit so that you can focus on your arrival and stuff like that.
I'll be doing this, trying to figure out where I need to go and everything, yeah.
Yep.
We've already got next approach in line, we've already got tower in line, so we are all good to go there. And ASOS? Is it ASOS or is it ATIS? ATIS, okay.
Yep, if it's got a tower, it's going to have an ATIS.
We're all good for now.
Alright.
You okay?
Yeah, Hannah. Because Minar, when they had it in the news yesterday, she made a comment.
Departure, good morning, Sky 5455, 2,600 coming 5,000 direct red loss. Sorry, Bellington.
Skywest 5455, departure, good morning, radar contact, climb and maintain 10,000.
Climb maintain 10,000, Sky 5455, thanks.
So they made a comment about how robotics leads into other career fields, such as aviation. And they made a whole thing, and they said she wants to go to Lewis University to learn how to become a pilot. And I sent that article to Hannah, and I said, she wants to become a pilot. I know a CFI.
I know a guy.
She goes, yep, I know a CFI too. He's pretty good.
Oh, okay. I see what this does then. So this is just another VOR.
Line 946 Tango, change to my frequency 125.8.
Yep.
So I just set the OBS to match. Okay, yeah, easy. How do you tell that it's a from though right now?
So that
Loud and clear.
That is tied in with this. So if you decided that you wanted to do VOR instead, you would go in here to, oops, not this one, this one.
Oh,
source. And you push that, and if you push that, it switches to VOR.
Ah. Oh, let's not do that while
we're
we're
on
on
autopilot. Switch it, so.
Yeah, autopilot. Oh, okay.
Yep. So that'll control that. This one will control this one, but there's no, the autopilot won't tie into that one, so. It is strictly set up.
Skywest 5455, contact Chicago 119.22.
Chicago 119.22, Sky 5455, have a lovely day.
You too.
Ah, there we go, that's what I was looking for. Okay. That's COM 1, that's volume for COM. Okay, that's volume for COM 2. Volume for us. Right.
Yep.
So where's the volume for this guy? Or no, wait, that's right. This is, okay.
Yep, you've only got the two.
That one just is automatic, okay. Learning.
Yeah, play with everything.
I got time to sit here and play with everything.
So this one also has an aux cord up here that you can plug in. You can hit music up here, and you can listen to it, and then when ATC starts...
Cessna 3542 Foxtrot, contact Champaign Approach Control 132.85.
132.85, 3542 Foxtrot. Champaign Approach, Skyhawk 3542 Foxtrot at 5,500 feet.
3542 Foxtrot, Champaign Approach, Champaign altimeter 3030. Advise having information Delta at Decatur, and are you going to be a full stop?
Full stop, taxi back, we'll get that information right now.
Roger, thank you.
Advise on initial contact, give information Delta. Decatur Airport information, Delta 1354 Zulu, 113013, visibility 10, sky conditions ceiling 6,500 overcast. Temperature -4, dew point -10, altimeter 3028. Expect a visual approach, landing and departing runway 12 and runway 18. Advise on initial contact, give information Delta. Airport information, Delta 1354 Zulu, 113013, visibility 10, sky conditions ceiling 6,500 overcast. Temperature -4, dew point -10.
Champagne approach?
Yep.
I shouldn't ask that question, I should just look for myself. Champagne approach, Skyhawk 3542 Foxtrot, we have information Delta.
Skyhawk 42 Foxtrot, roger, thank you.
Champagne approach, Indy State 7 with you at 3,600.
Indy State 7, Champagne approach, squawk 3270.
3270 for Indy State 7.
Alright, so runway 12, everything's left traffic. So, at some point over here, I'm probably going to come
Indy State
south.
7 radar contact 5 miles southeast of the Decatur Airport, Champagne altimeter 3030.
And come up from the south to enter into that 45 degree for left traffic. Oh no, that'd be right traffic. I gotta get my left and rights. Hold on. Coming in from the north, get onto the downwind for runway 12, so I have left traffic for runway 12.
You think he'll give you that though?
Will he? I don't know, man. That's.
So they're going to try and get you on the ground as soon as possible. So what do you think he might do?
Oh, the tower might just have us do a direct in.
He might do a straight in, or he might have you enter on a base.
Okay.
So
Either one's fine.
yeah.
I kind of forget. We've been to so many untowered now. I'm kind of forgetting that this is a tower deal. We're gonna they're gonna be like contact tower, and I'll be like, oh yeah, that's right. Hey tower, how you doing?
Yep.
So I'm gonna go ahead and move the tower into our main 118.9. I like having things on the main that I actually will need at some point more. I like to use this one as like my official comms, and this one is my whatever else, like ASOS or
Well, it's
ground or
nice
something.
because you get the little backup that tells you, hey, it's Decatur Tower. Hey, it's approach. That way you know you're on the right frequency.
That too. The 121.75 is Decatur ground. We've got Decatur ASOS in the background just in case we need it. All good up here.
All right, so when do you plan to start your descent?
12 nautical miles.
Okay.
And probably around 17 or 16.
361 Lima unit from Roger, via for altitude, your discretion.
I'm gonna turn off autopilot. That's my plan anyway. Let's see how well it goes.
If you want, you can always start down with the autopilot, and then once you start getting closer to actually making the landing and whatnot, you can go ahead and just cancel it out, go free mode.
I mean, like putting in a descent right now?
Well, whenever you're at the point that you want to start a descent, we'll show you how to do a descent. We'll let it start coming down, and then at whatever point you're comfortable with taking over, then I'll show you how to disable everything across. That way it takes away the pressure.
Got my heading book for the runway in there. Got my airport diagram pulled up. Feeling pretty good about this one.
Good.
Got some obstacles to the north. Did you ever get an answer on KEOK's pattern altitude?
No, because I asked Dean, and Dean's sick, so he probably hasn't been looking it up. Because usually he's one that's able to find it. I went through all of the approach plates and everything, trying to figure out if there's obstacles or something on there. I can't find nothing. So I have no clue why it's a 1,500 foot pattern. It's not standard.
It's also not in the AFD, which confuses me. Usually they'll put it in there.
And part of me wonders if 4Flight's got it wrong.
I mean, that's what I would believe, is I would believe the AFD over anything else. If the AFD doesn't show a pattern altitude, I would think 4Flight is just, maybe it has it messed up, or maybe at some point it was that, and then the obstacle got removed or something, and then now it's just a normal whatever, but
I don't know, because usually if it's something out of the box, they'll put it in the AFD, well, chart supplement, but they'll put it in there and they'll explain why the pattern's different. But there's nothing in there at all that says the pattern's different, doesn't indicate a different traffic pattern altitude, so I don't know. I would treat it as if it's a normal pattern and just do the 1,000-foot pattern.
Yeah. Okay.
Because flight is not long, so as much as they think they are.
What you doing, altitude?
It's like, oh no, we're 40 feet off. So this is the older Cap 140. This is what came with these planes when they left the factory. The newer ones are the GFC 500. Those things are GPSS steering, so they're, I believe this one is too, but it's not nearly as accurate as the other ones. Like as soon as you do something with the flight on the GFC 500, it's like, all right, we're gone, and it follows that line.
KEOK 1 Lima uniform, contact Kansas City Center 124.3. Have a good one.
So I start pressing down if I just want to give it a descent, or do I still have to give it an altitude as well?
So hit the down. You're gonna say it does nothing. Hit Alt. Now it says vertical speed. Now to hit down, and then you set whatever rate you want.
KEOK 1 Lima uniform, Roger. Is that at 4,500?
Usually somewhere between 300 and 500 feet works good.
Roger, thank you. Have a good one.
Now, since you're coming down, adjust the altitude. So whatever altitude you want to come down to.
Let's say 3,500.
All right.
By the time we get there, it'll be enough to call it. We don't overspeed. We're coming down. Got our ATIS towers in. We'll wait for our call to contact tower. We are about 18 miles to the north. Inbound runway 12, full stop, taxi back. This is when you second guess me and go, are you sure about that?
Sonic 4 Victor, contact St. Louis approach 128.72, 2872. Have a good one.
And pattern altitude should be 1,700, so I'll bring this down to pattern. Oh man, my nose hurts. Cold. Or the pressure change, I can't tell which. I think that's Warrensburg. Yeah, that'd be a one time. So weird how you can't even see the buildings because the trees kind of hide it. There's all snow and everything. Look, Ma, no hands.
I can fly, I can fly, I can fly.
Although this does make it a lot easier if I needed to like reach back and grab my sunglasses or something, I can just, I don't know, I feel like you should still always have a hand on the control, just in case it decides to.
But you'll know if it disconnects. It's got an audible tone that will let you know that, hey, we're not in control anymore.
Fair enough.
That's your, uh-oh. Reach back and grab it. So.
Uh-oh.
So when you do that, so you've got autopilot trim. I'm sure you're aware with that from 6-4 Alpha.
No, actually not, no.
So you've got electric trims here. So you have to move them both at the same time. So instead of having to reach down here, you can go up and down with the trim like this on both of those.
I didn't know that.
This is your autopilot disconnect. So in the event of an emergency, you can click that and that will disconnect the autopilot.
Yeah, I've never used this. This is actually, I'm going to use this on the way there. On the way to the next place.
Yeah.
Altitude.
So that's your, we're coming up 1,000 feet from your selected altitude. All right, so you got the field in sight?
Yes.
All right.
I'm going to go ahead and disconnect. So I just press autopilot.
Good. You can do that, or you can hit the button. One of the two.
Autopilot.
That's loud.
It is loud, unfortunately. All right, so now you're in full control.
So if I want to do, interesting. Okay, cool. I'm still going to use my hands because
we're just so used to it. 090.
that is very cool though. Do you have to use both? You have to use both.
You have to move both.
Very cool. All right. Seagumps, carb heat. We don't have carb heat. Gas. We have plenty of gas. Mixture full in mixture. Well, I guess we'll wait till we're lower.
Skyhawk 42 Foxtrot radar service terminated. Squawk VFR. Contact Decatur Tower 118.9er.
Squawking VFR to contacting Decatur Tower at 118.9. 42 Foxtrot. Squawk VFR 1200. Enter. Decatur Tower.
All right, so just make sure you let him know where you're at, because he has no clue where you're at.
Decatur Tower, Skyhawk 3542 Foxtrot, about 10 miles to the northwest of Decatur, coming in for runway 12, full stop, taxi back.
Says 3542 Foxtrot, Decatur Tower, 43 mile final, runway 12, altimeter is 3028.
Reporting on a 3-mile final, 42 Foxtrot. 3028. 3028, 3028. Okay.
Alright, so now you got the instruction from him. One thing to also add, so when you said gas, make sure you check down here and make sure you're in both as well. And with this one, also make sure that the red knob didn't get pulled out. So.
Landing light is on. Mixture is full mixed. I've pulled out the power. We're coming down. I have the runway in sight. We're going to check this pre-landing. Fuel both mixture rich, landing light on, strobe lights on, power 1500, pitch knots. Yeah, okay, that's all landing stuff. Okay. Very good for landing. And I'm going to just line us up with the runway for the 3-mile final. So once I hit 3 miles, I will contact him. They're keeping an eye out for traffic. I don't see any traffic at the moment. Within 12 miles, within 6 miles.
Leaving altitude.
Thank you, autopilot. Now this is pretty. This is what I was looking for. Brings back so much nostalgia for me. I used to play Microsoft Combat Flight Simulator Battle for Europe, and it would always kind of start you in winter. So I would do like my first 20, 30 flights in a bomber or in a fighter just in winter, and it looked almost exactly like this. I mean, it's old, so like it was all flat, but it was still, once you're at a certain altitude, everything just looks kind of the same. Very pretty. Very much enjoyed it.
Nice.
Oh man, my ears are popping like crazy.
Same here.
That is a big facility. What is that? Don't they have a cat facility out here somewhere? Or like
look for a big building. Just kidding.
Or not a cat facility. I thought it was like a proving ground out here somewhere, like with mining trucks and stuff. Maybe I'm wrong.
I'm sure they do somewhere.
All right. So he said report on a 3-mile final. So he didn't tell me. Is that him basically telling me just direct in?
Sorry about that. So, what's special about a Delta compared to a Charlie?
It's towered.
Well, yeah, it's towered. What's different from a Charlie?
I guess I don't know the answer to that question specifically.
He doesn't have radar, so he doesn't know where you're at. So he's asking you to report a 3 mile final, because then at that point he's going to check and make sure nothing's coming in. Then he will give a landing clearance.
Okay.
So basically when you're 10 miles out, he doesn't want to grab the binoculars and look for you. He wants to wait till you're closer so he can actually see you. So, and a lot of times they'll reach you before you reach them, and he'll say, okay, I got you in sight. Clear to land runway 12. You know.
So I could set up for a downwind and then report. Or no, because he wants a 3 mile final though, so even if I was on downwind, I wouldn't report that I'm on a downwind?
He wouldn't say that. He'd say report midfield downwind. Kind of like how Bloomington did that one day when we did the night flight.
Good to know. Alright, I got the 1,000 footers in sight. Not going to land on the taxiway next to it, hopefully. Go over to my plates, 1-2, getting off at golf. Maybe. Watching my altitude. Altitude, we want 1,700.
Yep, watch your speed too.
Yep. I'm going a little slow, aren't I?
I don't think I've ever actually been to Decatur.
Oh no,
airport.
I can see the cat stuff right there. Cool.
Yeah, that looks like cat.
Oh, you can see the water tower says cat.
Yep.
Can you read that?
Oh, I don't even see the water towers. Wait, where?
The center water tower, the big one, the tall one.
Oh, God, yeah. I just saw the orange around it. It's not green, so it's got to be orange.
Oh man, we had smooth flight all the way, and then we get here. That's not fair.
So, one other thing to remind you as well. So, this spot where it's calculating is the center of the airfield. So, it's not exactly at the end of the runway.
Yeah.
So, it'll probably be here within the next half mile or so. You can let them know you're on a 3 mile final.
Okay.
Even though it's going to read higher than 3.
That's fair. I mean, could I just, should I just call him now, or?
You can let them know whenever you're ready.
Decatur Tower, Skyhawk 3542 Foxtrot, 3 mile final, runway 12.
Skyhawk 3542 Foxtrot, runway 12, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 12, 42 Foxtrot. This one popped up 3 mile final before, so that's good to know.
There you go.
All right, 1,700. Pull out power just a little bit, get us to our 80 first notch of flaps. Probably way too far out to do flaps right now, but that's okay. Take our time. Woo! Got bumpy. I've got the tower in sight as well. Go ahead and do our second notch of flaps. Let's embarrass ourselves and do a go around on our first attempt.
You got this.
Gotta wake my feet up is what I gotta do.
There you go. Now you got it.
Birds.
I'm sure they get that all the time with this river being right here.
Alright, final notch flaps. They got a helicopter out there. Look at that beautiful sun coming out. How nice.
Good old Black Hawk.
Is there a military base or is it just chilling?
I don't know. It looks like a military base. Just the way they've got the ramp set up for helicopters.
Very cool. Pay attention to the end of the runway. We're good now. Man, that's bright. A roll.
3542 Foxtrot, get 180 and back taxi runway 12.
Back taxi runway 12, 42 Foxtrot. So that just means I come to a stop and then turn around, basically?
Yep. So usually what I do is just kind of do a UE one of the directions. I figured he was going to give that to you. Alright, so as you're kind of taxiing back here, if you want, you can kind of get yourself cleaned up a little bit.
Well, he said don't touch controls till I'm off the runway.
I know you're on an active right now. He's just going to have you go to the end and turn around and take off again.
Flaps up, make sure in, landing light on, keep landing light on because fine. We're going to look for Alpha off the runway. I don't think we're going to be able to turn on the taxiway, but
I think what he's going to have you do is turn around. There's a hold short line at the end of the runway here. He might just have you go there and turn around and hold short of that line.
don't we have to do a run-up?
I would say you don't have to on this one because you're not spending much time on the ground.
Okay.
3542 Foxtrot, you gonna be ready to go or do you want to come off on the taxiway?
Can we get off the taxiway for a few minutes? 42 Foxtrot.
3542 Foxtrot, affirmative, cross runway 18 onto taxiway Alpha, and then you can 180, hold the shorter runway 18 and 12.
Crossing runway at 18 and then holding short at Alpha, 42 Foxtrot.
All right.
Crossing the runway, nobody base, nobody on final. Because I want to get situated before I don't want to sit on an active runway.
No need to rush yourself.
Exactly.
And you can always ask for that too. If they don't say that, they say, all right, do a 180 and take off. You can say, all right. Well, so just go over here, do a 180 and then hold short of the line.
I can do a 180 here? Yeah, okay. My wings aren't going to clip it. That's fine. Yeah, look at that beautiful Black Hawk.
Birdie.
Beautiful. Okay. Down to a stop. I need my sunglasses because it has officially reached the daytime.
I was thinking the same thing.
So, I'm dropping stuff. Ah. And watch us get like halfway to KEOK and then suddenly it's just dark again.
That's right. I was wearing my sunglasses the entire flight yesterday, and I landed basically at sunset. Started walking in with my sunglasses on, and it was already getting dark on the ramp.
Where did I put my...
I just get so used to wearing them.
Alright, there. Go. Ooh, they're cold. Got it.
Yep. All right, then you can get yourself all configured whenever you're ready.
Yep.
And then
I am actually going to swap out batteries too on the camera. That's okay.
yeah, do what you gotta do.
I'm paying for it.
It's your flight.
Oh, why is my zipper stuck? You know what? I can just put this in my lap, can't I?
That's what I'm gonna do with that. I'm just gonna throw that in the back seat. Deal with that later.
Oh,
I
that's
can
better.
see again. Okay.
I was getting a little blind coming in. That was an okay landing. I should have flared more, I think.
That wasn't bad.
It was definitely better than the ones that we did last time. But the winds are a lot calmer right now, so. Okay.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Well, what in the hell does this keep doing? Decatur to KEOK. Why does it keep adding Burlington and Peoria in? It's not even in the flight plan. That's what I don't understand. I sent it to the panel and it's like, or sent it to the thing, it's like, no, you want to go to Burlington and Peoria next. It's like, that's not what I told you to do.
I'm going to pull out my flights. KDC to KDEK. Send that to map. Send that to panel. Message. Preview. Activate. Replace active route. Okay. KDC to KEOK. And we're taking off to course 292. Go ahead and put that on here, 292. 292. We've got tower and approach departure. Champaign departure 132.85, 132.85. Gator ground, we're already on with them. Oh, that was something. I gotta turn this on.
13015, visibility 10, sky condition ceiling 7000, overcast. Temperature -3, dew point -10, altimeter 3028. Expected visual approach, landing and departing runway 12 and runway 18. Advise on initial contact, give information echo. Decatur Airport information echo 1454 Zulu, wind 13015, visibility 10, sky condition ceiling 7000, overcast. Temperature -3, dew point -10, altimeter 3028.
Okay. So we've got information echo. And we are good to go. And once we're up in the air, we'll contact Champaign departure with a VFR request. We'll request direct to KEOK with flight following 4,500 feet. And we'll be good to go.
Sounds good.
Route 1 tower. Decatur Tower, Skyhawk 3542 Foxtrot, holding short, runway 12 at Alpha with information echo, ready for departure.
Sky 3542 Foxtrot, which way are you going on departure?
Heading 292 KEOK, 3542 Foxtrot.
3542 Foxtrot, cross runway 18, runway 12, clear for takeoff, and a right turnout is approved.
Crossing runway 18, takeoff 12 as approved, turning right heading, 42 Foxtrot. I can't have messed that one up, but he gets the idea. And he said right turn, so which way is that? That's right.
That's right.
That's
right,
right.
that way. Yeah.
Right that way. All right, he approved us to cross runway 18, runway 12, ready for departure. Wait for takeoff.
This is a fun one to go to because a lot of people pick the wrong runway. They'll turn and then they'll take off forgetting that it goes like this because it's in a triangle. So
Yeah.
this is a good one for a training one.
Rotate. I got the sun in my eyes. They said right turn, so once we hit our 1,400, we're gonna make our right turn and start our heading. So right turn. Watching my airspeed, watching my altitude, watching everything. Everything, everywhere, all at once. Oh, can't do it. Glorious headwind. Tailwind. No, we have tailwind now, yeah. I think we have tailwind. Here we go to tracked on our heading bug. Coming up for altitude.
Altitude.
Thank you. Oh, wait. I'm not going to touch that until we actually get up in the air. And any moment now, he'll tell us the contact approach or departure. Maybe. We should be out of the Class D at this point. Oh, no, we're not.
Leaving altitude.
Does hood time count if I'm under autopilot?
Huh?
Does hood time count if I'm using autopilot?
We're not going to do good time with autopilot. You're not getting away that easy.
I had to ask.
It was worth a shot. That'd be a Gavin.
He literally had me just fly a straight line. I mean, maybe the first time under hood, maybe just gotta make sure I know how to use it, but. I don't know. Oh man, that's so wild. Trim using your thumb. Don't even gotta use my hand anymore, except, you know, keeping on the throttle, but like.
Altitude.
I feel like he should have made us call. Or just said goodbye, or you left my airspace, something like that.
Yeah, some deltas don't do that. They let you do your thing. Some of them will pass you over to approach and let you know, hey, go ahead and contact approach on this for flight following. Some just let you just leave their airspace.
Sky 5027 to get a ground clear to the O'Hare Airport. It's filed. The departure climb and maintain 3000. Expect flight level 210, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 132.85. Squawk 4321.
That's an IFR clearance.
Yep. Got me one of those yesterday.
So could I be a good noodle and say, leaving your airspace to Decatur Tower, have a nice day?
27 read back is correct. Expect departure in runway 12.
I mean, if you wanted to say you can. I mean, you're already out of his airspace by a long shot, so.
I just want to tell him have a nice day.
That's fine. You can do whatever you want.
Decatur Tower, Skyhawk 3542 Foxtrot, left airspace, have a nice day. See you.
3524 Foxtrot, frequency change, brief, have a good one.
Champagne Approach, Skyhawk 3542 Foxtrot with a VFR request.
Skyhawk 3542 Foxtrot, Champagne Approach, say request.
Champagne Approach, we're looking to go to Echo Oscar Kilo at 4,500 feet.
Skyhawk 42 Foxtrot, roger, stand by and say current altitude.
Standing by, 4,500 feet, 42 Foxtrot.
Thank you.
So what he's doing right now is he's looking for you because he doesn't know where to look for you.
Oh, I didn't tell him.
So instead of giving you a code and just letting you do your thing, he's having fun.
Skyhawk 42 Foxtrot, squawk 1363.
1363, 3542 Foxtrot. I almost fucked up the Echo Oscar Kilo. It was like, wait, what's, oh god.
42 Foxtrot, radar contact 10 miles northwest of the Decatur Airport, Champagne altimeter 3030.
3030, 42 Foxtrot. Alright. So let's trim it out just a little bit. Do our mixture. Off my landing light.
Number 6 Yankee Sierra, I have a base report from that cloud layer in your area about 10 minutes ago. Sierra's reported the base is around 8,000.
Traffic set 13 Whiskey.
6 Yankee Sierra, roger, thank you. Last aircraft flying Champagne Approach, say again.
That's 13 Whiskey, we got traffic and sets are passed in front of us.
13 Whiskey, roger, thank you. Cirrus 9 or Papa Tango, not sure if you heard that, but citations descending probably about 15 miles south of your present location. Reported the tops 9,500. Cirrus 9 or Papa Tango, climb, maintain 10,000, 10,000. Cirrus 13 Whiskey, climb, correction, Saratoga 13 Whiskey, climb, maintain 6,000, thank you.
6,000, 13 Whiskey next.
Diamond 4 Uniform Sierra, traffic, no factor.
Roger, 84 Uniform Sierra.
Cirrus 9 or Papa Tango, contact Chicago Center 132.5, 32.5, have a good one.
Kansas City Center is in the secondary in case it made us contacts. I mean, they're going to have us contact them, but Go ahead and put it in.
Skyhawk 42 Foxtrot, contact St. Louis Approach 132.57, 3257. Have a good one.
St. Louis Approach 132.575.
Yep.
132.575. 42 Foxtrot.
Skyhawk 42 Foxtrot, it's going to be 132.57, 3257.
132.57. 42 Foxtrot. That's a new one for me. 132.57. St. Louis Approach, Skyhawk 3542 Foxtrot, 4,500 feet.
Skyhawk 3542 Foxtrot, St. Louis Approach low, the altimeter 3023.
3023, 42 Foxtrot. Okay, that was my bad. So Decatur didn't have that, but I guess because I'm flying nearby Springfield, it's making me use St. Louis Approach 132.575.
Yep, that's the Springfield version.
I only said 132.575, and then he corrected me, so.
That's because they only see the first two digits.
Okay.
So it is technically 575, but
They only care about 57, okay. Good to know. I got it in the end. And then Kansas City Center, 126.22. I'll go ahead and actually put it in this one since 126.2. That'll be there. And TAF Unicom, 122.8. 122.8. And AWAS 118. 375. So we've got all of our stuff in a row there. Our nav is hit. We've hit our altitude's not wanting to come up.
so why might that be?
Because we're below it right now. Or the barometer. 130223. Perfect. That'll take that.
Yep, then it'll make any corrections it needs to the altitude.
On the heading, on course, we've got just a little bit more than 2,500. Also, this is loose, by the way. I don't know if you noticed that. I don't know if that's a problem or not.
No, the little set nut that's on there is holding it on, so.
Lights are good. That's good. We were under EGT fuel flow. EGT is high right now, so I'm gonna actually put us in a little bit more mixture. That's higher than it was when I set it the first time.
So if we want to reduce the temperature of the exhaust gas, how do we do that? Do we enrich it or do we lean out?
Reduce the temperature would be mixture in.
Yep.
So I'm reducing it now.
There you go.
Just by a little bit. Still good on fuel. Got all of our stuff in here, so let's go and start looking at our plates. So we'll send this to... Oh, shit. Didn't mean to do that. No, that's fine. Send to plates. Looking at our airport. Probably going to be setting up for 1-4. KEOK is untowered. So everything's left traffic, so we're already inbound basically for the downwind. We're actually perfectly on the 45 for the downwind for 1-4. So that'll work out. Yeah. As we get closer, we'll wait for that call for center, and center will hand us off and just tell us switch over to Squawk VFR, and we'll be good to go. We'll have to watch out for this MOA, because I'm pretty sure this MOA is active. Can I ask if the MOA is active?
Yeah, when you get into the controlling agencies, so probably when they switch you over to that, you can always ask if the MOA is active today or hot.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I tried to move the mic in time. Right into the mic.
Actually, if you zoom out, you're actually inside of an even bigger MOA of the entire flight. See that? This whole box here is all MOA, so is the other portion.
Oh yeah, that's the Howard piece.
Yep, and that one is what, 9,000? So
yeah, that one's way above us.
So
that one's fine. It's just this one that I saw when I was doing the flight planning. We kind of touched the edge of it. We'll see if they have us like go around it a little bit. That's not a big deal. Maybe just have us go up and back down.
yeah, it's such a small little chunk too. My guess is we're not going to ride the edge of the MOA, go into that little tiny spot and then do a 180 and come back out.
Right.
Of course, we don't know what's in there either, so. Could be Hannah in her F-16.
And I got to be very careful about this Class C because we're at 4,500 and the Class C is at 4,600, but we should be on nav and it doesn't look like we're going to hit it.
So all they'll do is if it's close enough to it, they'll just have you talk to whatever approach, which
I think this is
Springfield.
It is St. Louis Approach, so we're already on with Approach.
You're already talking to him, so.
St. Louis Approach, medevac helicopter 991, Alpha Echo.
Medevac 991 Alpha Echo, St. Louis Approach, take position, altitude and request.
He doesn't know any of those answers.
Medevac 991 Alpha Echo, St. Louis Approach, squawk 0227.
I don't know why my brain looked over and saw that and thought, oh, there's runway 31.
But I do have the airport in sight. Ooh, I can see.
St. Louis Approach, Saratoga 13 Whiskey 6000. Saratoga 13 Whiskey, St. Louis Approach, below the altimeter 3023. 3023, 13 Whiskey.
I feel like I'm doing better today than I did last time.
Yeah.
How much of that is autopilot?
You're monitoring it, I mean. Can't hurt. It just gives you more time to just make sure everything is in line while you're going around. You know, let's say your engine failed right now, where are you going to go?
My engine failed, there's plenty of fields all around us. I wouldn't be able to reach Springfield or this other nearby one. What is that? Logan County? I have bad memories of Logan County too. That's where I almost got hit by the crop duster. Well, hit as in Gavin panicked, got really mad and angry, and I said, okay, I don't feel comfortable doing this anymore because you're too upset. That brought us back to Peoria. He didn't teach me the EGT thing either. He just said you mixture it out until you see your RPM drop and then you put 3 turns in. And it's like,
so usually you'll get the same result, but that with the EGT.
But this is why your exhaust gas temperature, you should be able to explain your exhaust gases are too high, be able to bring them down.
Yeah, this is just an approximate. So, you know, what you want to try and do is you want to do 75 degrees rich of peak. So you hit peak, enriching it 75 degrees, which it tells you it's 25 degrees per line. So you should get about 3 lines lower than where you have the marker set. You know, then you can fine tune it the way that you need to get it hotter or colder to to match that. So it's easy. 090 doesn't. Well, we've got the one that you can set to.
Yeah, you got one that you can set. That one also has the carpet that doesn't work. Which is that fixed now?
It's getting installed. So
that was fixed. The headphone jack was fixed. What else was fixed in 090?
yeah, but it's getting fixed.
What do you mean getting fixed? I thought that's why I was down with this whole week.
Nothing can get fixed right now because he can't put the airplane on the ground. Actually, how the hell did they get it out of the hangar?
Alpha, go send this approach radio check.
And approach 991 Alpha Echo reach now. We're a little bit closer. We are inbound for St. John's, currently level 1,600 coming in from the northwest.
Medevac 991 Alpha Echo, squawk 0227.
991 Alpha Echo.
Now I'm genuinely confused. Because the whole reason that it was delayed was because we're missing the bolt for the right main gear. Well, then how was it on the ramp? And how'd they drag it out?
Medevac 991 Alpha Echo, your radar contact 20 miles west-northwest of the Springfield Airport. They got information Delta on the units over there. They're showing the winds 130 at 14. Visibility 10. The sky clear. The altimeter here 3023.
Oh, I can finally unzip this.
Bound for St. John's. Appreciate it. 991 Alpha Echo.
I'm finally warming up.
I'll also turn this down too if we need. But that bolt was holding us up because then he was going to put it on the ground. Then he was going to start climbing inside the airplane and do the mic jacks, finish the carpet. And actually the carpet's not going to be up here anymore. There was an open spot right here, so he's going to put it right here because then it's right by the carpet. So
love it. So I don't have to go, hey, what's up, carpet?
Yeah, now it'll be right there, so that way you can look at it, and if you need to, you can pull out the carpet right below it. So we decided that was a good position for it. I don't know if he got the right fuel tank sender done because he's delayed. So we might have to wait on that one.
Medevac 1 Alpha Echo, contact tower now 121.3. Good day.
Are we going to do our fuel at KEOK?
121.3. 991 Alpha Echo, thank you.
Yep.
So I need to know where KEOK's FOB is.
Yeah.
Oh, that's easy. Somewhere over here. We're landing at 14. I don't think we're going to be able to get off at... Oh, these don't even have taxiway names. So we'll probably have to go all the way down to 32 and then cross the runway and then go back.
You're going to land on which one?
14.
Sure.
I mean, we'll see what weather says, but weather right now says 14, so. Also not fair, I thought we had a tailwind. What happened to it?
Nope, you'll have a tailwind going home.
Oh man, how do I do this down here? Oh man, that's awkward. Now this is when you pull out the power and go, okay, emergency land.
Now it's your plan.
Oh god. Anything can happen. Throw the iPad in the back seat. You should do that to Hannah since she loves them so much. Just be like, Hannah, can you hold my iPad for a second? Well, and give us a nice little.
I got her last weekend.
Oh, you did?
I put her under the hood, and then because she wanted to go to Logan, or Marshall County, because she wanted to do touch and goes up there, and on the way back, she's like, "We're not going to Logan County, are we?" Marshall County, and I said, I don't know. I said, well, why don't you go under the Foggles? We'll get you some Foggle time. So I got her under the Foggles. I started giving her headaches, and all I was doing was I was vectoring her over near Marshall County. Yep. Vectoring around. Then finally I said, oh no, your engine just failed. Come out of the Foggles. So she whipped off her Foggles, and of course she's smiling because she loves emergencies. And she was searching around. She's like, where am I going to go? So she immediately flips it and goes 0.1 mile to Marshall County. She looked at it, she's like looking around the plane, and then she dips the wing, she goes, oh, there it is. so then she did an emergency descent down, and she timed it. She got it 2 spins around, entered on a final, and made it to the runway with an engine out. I was like, damn. All right. So then I did it again to her when we were on downwind, pulled her power out. I said, all right, now do a power off 180. She cut too short on that one, and she was about midway down the runway, and she touched down, but then she got airborne again. And so she had to do a go around. So
yeah, I got to do power off 180s with you too. At some point. I don't think you and I have done one. I think we did maybe one right as we started together, but that was like 3 months ago at this point.
Yeah, I probably did it during your pre-solo check.
Yeah. But I think like total, I think I've maybe done 2. So that's something maneuvers I definitely just got to do more of. But right now we're focusing cross country, so it makes sense.
Huh?
Nosy.
Oh,
Who are you talking to?
Hannah. Texting her back and trying to figure out if Menard's mad at me.
November 0 Charlie Alpha, connect approach on 128.72.
128.72.
See if I can convince her to go out to dinner tonight.
So I'm noticing I'm using a lot of left tank fuel, not a lot of right tank. Is just because it's doing the same thing where one's stuck.
So usually the easiest way to do is look out there and see if one wing looks higher to the horizon than the other.
Which it kind of does.
So which one looks higher?
That one.
Alright, so which tank's showing the higher fuel?
The right one.
Yep, so that's because the wing's down here and it's all gravity fed, so the fuel in this wing's going to the wingtip instead of on this side. So
if I switch it to the right to try and even it out?
Yeah, you could switch to the right, try and even it out. There you go. So then we'll just
pay attention to it and see if we get...
So what that'll also get you is, when you get into KEOK, remember when you do your GUPS check that gas also includes the valve down here. Yep. So...
I just noticed that it's coming down pretty fast, so the right isn't. So.
These newer Cessnas do that. I don't know why. Yesterday it did the same thing on 798 to me. I had to fly with left tank on that one because I was the only one in here, so the plane was leaning a little to the left, but it was going in, so we were burning almost nothing out of that tank and everything out of this one.
So when we go to refuel, it's not a hot fuel, right? We have to turn everything off?
Yeah, go shut everything off. Yeah. So we'll pull up to the pump. I'll show you how to... If you want to do the whole thing, you can get up there and I'll teach you how to fuel. It's pretty...
It's simple. It's just grounding
like your car,
wire. And,
so.
Yeah, grounding wire and then open it up, get up there, and shouldn't be too bad.
Yep. And I'll swipe my card for this and then have the club pay me back for it. You're not going to pay for it, so... It probably won't take much.
No, I think we're lower than probably 10 right now.
Yeah. I think yesterday's I was close to topped off. And I took 24 on Louisville run yesterday. I thought about just flying back with what I had, and if I needed to stop somewhere, I could stop somewhere, get it cheaper. But what's the point? I was already in a race against the clock to try and make that competition.
Yeah. Don't get their itis.
Don't you dare.
Just for that.
I want to do it, smart ass.
I remember we were talking about that the other day, and I definitely think I had get-there-itis on the last cross-country on that first landing, which by the second one I was like, okay, take my time, do a really nice, you know, get all the way around, really take a look at everything.
Yep, there's no reason to rush anything. You know, things happen. If you get behind schedule, don't make that a big thing where it's like, you know, oh, I gotta hurry up and now I gotta do a touch and go instead of a full stop landing. Do what you gotta do. You can always ask the next person to, you know, bump their schedule back just a little bit or just say, hey, I'm gonna be a few minutes late, you know.
I sent my friend a picture, and she's like, I hope this isn't live, and I'm like, it is. She goes, focus! It has autopilot, Claire.
Just don't forget your VFR.
I am VFR. Visual flight rules. Which, now it's so nice out now. Glad we don't have to worry about clouds or anything. I'm paying attention to traffic, which I haven't seen any traffic yet.
Nope.
So, good for us. And my friend says hi.
No, it says hi.
Actually, her real phrase was, say hi to the instructor that we like.
When I was talking to the new guy that wants to join and whatnot, he's going to be starting up in end of April. He's waiting for you guys to get to check ride. Then he's going to hop in after you guys. That way he doesn't interrupt your guys' flight schedules. But he's in no rush. He's just doing it for fun. So
It's still join. Gotta wait for. Does he specifically want you? Is that why?
yeah.
Even though we've been like, hey, there's a few other. Oh, I guess.
Because he's thinking 1 to 2 times a week, but one of them's going to have to be a weekend. And I told him my weekends are kind of full right now. I said, but you guys are going to be doing solo flights here coming up soon, and we can always pick a different airplane and go up and down while you guys are soloing.
Yeah.
So, and then the rest of it's going to be maneuver practice. But he says, well, I'm kind of busy up until the end of March. So he says, why don't I reach out after March? And we'll start like end of April or something like that. It gives him time to also prep. So he's got 65 flight hours already, but he hasn't flown since 2016.
I'm getting up there at this point. What does my logbook say? I'm at 52 right now. Or sorry, 54. A lot further than I thought I would have to go, but I think it's because I spent so much of that time with Gavin. I think I would be a lot, I don't know, I think it'd be a lot closer. I don't know.
I didn't look to see what Maddie did yesterday. I don't know if she's went solo yet or not. She was soloed with Ted. But he's going to have to re-solo her. But I don't think she's went solo yet. Which means she's still got her in the pattern.
Yep. Kansas City Center, 126.225. TF Unicom, 122.8. AWAS, 118.37. Emergency 121.5, Unicom 12.95, CTAP.
Cessna 42 Foxtrot, contact Kansas City Center 126.22, see ya.
126.22, 42 Foxtrot.
City Center, Kirksville, altimeter 3007.
3007, 02.
Kansas City Center, Skyhawk 3542 Foxtrot at 4,200 feet, 3007.
And number 3542 Foxtrot, Kansas City Center, Quincy altimeter 3014.
3014, 42 Foxtrot.
Volunteer 3041, contact Chicago Center 135.6.
135.6, volunteer 3041.
November 123 Delta Hotel, squawk 1143.
1143, 3 Delta Hotel.
November 2435, Mike's giving an update. The VFR target's 12 o'clock, approximately 5 miles out. Altitude still indicating 5,600. So it looks like you're going to pass south of his track as long as he stays current course.
Center Sky 3783, flight level 240.
Say that last one that we're checking on, I'm sorry.
This guy is 5783, flight level 240.
Skywest 5783, Kansas City Center. Send out a flight level 230, then send a pilot discretion to maintain to 8,000.
Send out flight level 230, then pilot discretion 8,000, Sky 3783.
November 2435, Mike, contact Chicago Center 135.6. Skywest 5783, Columbia altimeter 3009er, just over an hour old.
3009, Sky 3783.
No thanks.
What?
Somebody hit me up on LinkedIn. Said, would you guys be interested in Honda aircraft?
Honda aircraft?
Yeah, single engine jets.
Yes. Yes.
I can't even get Dean to approve a 182 yet. Think I'm
Yes.
going to get him into a turbine? That ain't
Yes.
gonna happen.
How many times am I going to say yes? It would kill to have a single engine jet. Are you kidding me?
Center Skies 5783, while we were descending through from 28 to 23, flight level 23, pockets of motor turbulence, continuous light and pockets of motor.
Cowboys 5783, roger, thank you for the report, appreciate it. It's Cowboys 5783, you said out of 28 to 23, correct?
28 to 23, correct.
Okay, perfect.
Stars Gas 30 now 27, follow level 290, pot description down to 240, and light service.
Cowboys 3927, Kansas City Center. Then via Laurel 3 arrival, runway 12 transition, St. Louis altimeter 3020, just over an hour off.
Alright, 3020, descend via Laurel 12, runway transitions, gas 3927.
So, Gavin asked me the other day why I was canceling the plane for 090, because he had Maddie in it. And I said, I told him, I said, well, hey, apparently FedEx lost my package with a bolt.
Thanks for that.
That's delaying my annual. I said, if you could kindly please look for my bolt, that would be appreciated. He goes, which airplane? He says, what do you mean we lost your package? I said, well, it was inbound and then it was not. Please find my package. and I said, it's been stuck in transit for the last 2 days on an overnight shipment. I said, it's delayed the aircraft over the weekend now, and he goes, tragic. Tragic. Like, y'all need to get together, find the package. You're delaying an airplane. Which I feel bad because Hassan's been gone for a month. And CJ is also. Three 542 Foxtrot.
Thanks. Sorry, keep going.
No, it was Hassan just came back last night. So he's back in town now. But he was going to try and fly this morning, and that wasn't going to work.
Ooh. Well, that sucks.
Yeah, I think that.
Headphones just broke. Ain't no way.
Oh, I see it. Yeah. It's your little adjustment knob.
You mind taking control, Willie? Okay. As much as you can
I
if you need
control.
to.
Come on, get your robot arm to do that.
Kansas City Center, Saratoga 13 Whiskey 6000.
November 13 Whiskey, Kansas City Center, Quincy altimeter 3014.
3014, 13 Whiskey.
KC Center Volunteer 33, level 220.
Volunteer 3083, Kansas City Center. Volunteer 3083, cleared, direct Vinca. On maintain, flight level 230.
Alright, direct Vinca at this time, and up to 230, Volunteer 3083.
Oh man, that's loud as shit. Ow. Alright. We're good. My plane.
And you didn't even need your robot arm to fix it. And yes, your airplane.
Although now I'm actually starting to get hot. First, turn on some air.
I can turn down the heat too.
I mean, I really just need to take off the jacket, but
I'm the same way. As soon as you take it off, we're going to land, and then you'll need it again.
right. And I got to get out to refuel it, so I'm kind of like a... Yeah, all right, lesson learned. Don't loosen these things too much, because they'll just pop off, apparently. Like a really bad design.
Itty bitty bolt.
Yeah, look, we actually are using our right tank now. That's good.
Great, you have something to fuel.
Bring us back to both. And pull the fuel cut off.
Yeah. What's this do? Oh, I can't wait to get 090 back this week.
Yeah.
But what it's really going to do is it's going to screw
Yeah,
us.
was 5783, contact Mizzou Approach 124.37.
437, Sky 6783.
It'll screw with 283 next. Because Canada's got a flight on Wednesday. They're supposed to have the 100-hour done on Monday, Tuesday. But since he's going to have to finish up this airplane on Monday, he's probably going to do the 100-hour on Tuesday, Wednesday next week, which means Hannah's flight will get canceled. I booked her a backup on 090, and she will fly that one.
I actually really likes 283.
She likes 283, but she's put a lot of nighttime flying into 090, so she's like, well, I don't know, I might just go to work instead. I'm like, Hannah, you're not going to work. If you have the opportunity to fly, you're going to go fly.
Yeah, I'm happy to...
November 562 uniform, contact Kansas City Center 125.25. You too, thank you.
Cool.
November 5886 Foxtrot, I'm getting ready to ship you. Whenever you check on, just make a request for your approaches at Columbia and Jefferson City whenever you check on. And you can contact Mizzou Approach 124.37.
They had one guy yesterday that was just outside of their range for what they could hear him. And he was coming in so staticky that they didn't even bother really talking too much. They just kept saying, if you hear this, acknowledge with an ident. And then they say, all right, turn left heading, blah, 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 acknowledge with ident. Like, we got a good ident. And then finally he came on and he goes, okay, I can hear you now. He goes, all right, great. And then they read back all the instructions they gave him again and had him read them all back to him. That way it was on the recording. But it was interesting the way that they were doing that, because I'm thinking I'm watching a ping pop up on his screen, going, okay, good, he acknowledged, that's good. Well, it's inopportune times, right?
You pull that out, I'll just spray the whole thing.
So do you know what the autopilot would do if you pulled the power all the way out?
I'm assuming it would go in up, wouldn't it? I would just try to keep us going up. Would it actually stall the airplane?
It'll go until right before a stall, and then it will disengage itself right before the stall.
Interesting.
Gatlas 3927,
But it's like, we got a whole 45 minutes.
132.
Just keep pitching up till it hits that.
3212, Gus, 3927.
We went through the MOA and they didn't say anything, so.
They're probably not out doing anything.
miles out. I'm gonna see if I can spot this field. McPherson. How would you say that? McPherson?
McPherson? Pearson?
Well, it's PH, so is it Pearson or Person?
I don't know. Pearson's a character in Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Pearson.
Yeah, Bernard and I the other day were sending back and forth like final scene for different video games, and she'd never seen Red Dead Redemption. She wanted to play it, and I said, "Do you want me to spoil it?" She goes, "Well, I haven't ever played it before, so I guess you can." So I sent her Red Dead Redemption 2's ending. She goes, "Oh my God, that's so sad." I'm like, all right, now you gotta play it.
Now you gotta figure out why.
Exactly. So she sent me The Last of Us.
Volunteer 3083, contact Chicago Center 119.22.
1922, Volunteer 3083 with you.
She's a PlayStation, so I can't play cross-platform with her unless we play a big name game.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize Last of Us was one of the only games that I know of that is PlayStation exclusive.
Well, I guess not anymore.
Well, it's on PC, but it's not on Xbox.
Yeah.
And I'm not 100% sold. I want to convert my flight sim into something I can play other games on.
You don't by chance have an Ivy broken on you, do you?
I might.
Getting like a headache, I think. Trying to figure out if it's because of the headset, that's why I was adjusting it, or if it's because I'm just being a baby right now.
Nope, it's in my other playback.
Nope. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I got anything in here except for just my motion sickness watch.
What to bring for next time?
Yeah, I got room in there for it now. Finally getting all my stuff out of there, but yeah, I know it's in my other bag. Not any helpful here, but
Pretty sure it's just a tension headache from this headset. This headset's really not comfortable. I think I need a new one, or maybe we need to look through light speed ones and see if any of them. Because I know I want to get a noise canceling one at some point. I need to find one that's cool. But it was killing me on the last cross country too. And that's why I took off the sunglasses, because something about the sunglasses plus this, it just like destroys my my ear. So
I mean, if you ever wanted to try this one, you could try this one on the way back if you wanted to.
Sure.
We'll swap headsets and you can try this one out and you can see how comfortable this one is.
Give you the tension headache instead of me.
Well, this one's got the noise reduction in it.
Oh,
so
that's
you
true.
can turn that on and you can hear the difference of how it just kills the sound of the engine.
Ah.
So
Yeah, I could try it if you're okay with that.
yeah, I'm cool with that.
I want to, now that I'm hopefully getting some nice stuff from work, or planning on getting a decent phone so that this one doesn't die in my pocket, because I think right now it's on like, it's already on 50%. I want to probably get a headset, CX3.
I'm still 91 on mine. Yeah, this one is the Sierra, so that's the kind of like the mid-grade before they start getting into the Zulus with the metal frame and everything. So I think this one is 650.
That's not bad.
No. Because once you get into Zulus, then you're talking 750 up to
1,000 or more.
Yeah.
The Bose headsets are 1,000 above at every point.
Yeah. I don't have any point in getting a Bose at this point, but
yeah. 16 inches of mercury.
Ooh.
KEOK Municipal Airport, Limner Field. Automated weather observation 1513 Zulu. Wind 120 at 10 knots. Peak gust 17 knots. Visibility more than 10. Sky condition clear below 12,000. Temperature 1 Celsius. Dew point -9 Celsius. Altimeter 3016 inches of mercury.
Alright, so when are you going to search this thing here?
Soon. I think it was 9 nautical miles, but I could always start coming down now.
Sounds about right. About 9 nautical miles.
But they're over the river, and I can see the river. Actually, I think they can see the airport. That's that big field that I'm looking at.
I don't know if that's KEOK or not.
I see the river, and then I see...
I don't think it's the big field.
It's the one like right to the bottom left of it.
Yeah, I think that's the one.
Yeah, I think it's a good thing we're going to stop and refuel, honestly, because that'll give me some time out of the headset to, like, help that a little bit.
Yeah.
Let's see. And it's cartridge. I'll go ahead and change this to vertical speed. We'll start coming out at 200 feet per minute. Bring out power just a tiny bit. Starts coming down. I'll wait for Kansas City Center to tell us to go away.
Go away. Alright, so how are you planning on entering the airport?
45-degree downwind for left traffic runway 14.
Okay.
At 1,000.
Center, good morning, envoy 4303, 30.5, descending to level 20.
Envoy 4303, Kansas City Center, LO. If they didn't tell you already, there was a little bit of moderate turbulence reported, flight level 280, through flight level 230, and you can maintain 11,000, 11,000.
Maintain 11,000, envoy 3, roger, thank you for the pilot.
No problem. November 3542 Foxtrot, no traffic observed in between you and KEOK Airport. Radar service terminated, block VFR, frequency change approved. Have a good one.
Blocking VFR, frequency change approved. 3542 Foxtrot, have a nice one. 200, enter. Oh yeah, I forgot, there's just VFR there, but...
Either one.
Frequency change approved, so we're going to go and switch over to 122.8.
Current still traffic, Cessna 6225, Quebec, forward to the southwest, and across midfield, left downwind for 18 or so.
Start coming down a little bit faster. I think that is the field. I think I was right the first time. I could see the runway, so.
Altitude.
I don't see any traffic on ADSB.
I would say traffic citation 4,000 kilo is 25 miles to the southeast and right downwind runway 7, Howard City.
More than 12 miles. Don't get about traffic. Yeah, it's definitely the airport. So I was right.
Make you pay attention.
Yellow traffic, Turkey 3658 Whiskey. We are 10 miles to the north, shooting the RNAV into 18 Taylorville.
KEOK traffic, Skyhawk 3542 Foxtrot is 8 miles to the east of KEOK, coming in for left traffic, runway 14. KEOK traffic.
Logan County, Skyhawk 8741 Bravo is on a 5-mile final, runway 21, Logan County.
Straight and final. Alright, we're going to turn off autopilot.
Autopilot.
Yes, you are, sir.
I know you are, but what am I?
I know you are, but what am I?
Alright, go and keep descending. I want to come down to 2,100. Yeah, I think it still says all 2,172. I really wish I could find a way to figure that out.
Leaving altitude.
No kidding.
Alright, 1,700. Oh, I need to change that. Traffic, or not traffic. Traffic in sight. No, airport in sight. And own a farmhouse with a big old lake on it like that. Must be so nice. The headache went away. So I'm trying to figure out now, is it the altitude? Can you get altitude headaches? Sinus headache from pressure, maybe?
Could be.
We'll see if it comes back when we come back up to 5,500. Maybe I'll just need to come to a lower flight level next time. Alright, 2,200. KEOK traffic, Skyhawk 3542 Foxtrot is on a 5-mile for KEOK runway 14 left traffic, KEOK traffic. Traffic.
And I would say traffic station 4,000 Kilo is about 10 miles to southeast wind and a right downwind, runway 7, Iowa City.
Look at all that water.
Alright, wake up my feet. Wake up. Basically coming in for 2-6 final at the moment. But that is kind of cool that you can do trim while still having your hand on the throttle though.
Yeah, it does make it nice, doesn't it?
$1,800.
Yeah, so traffic station 4,000 Kilos on a right downwind, runway 7, Iowa City.
1,700. KEOK traffic, Skyhawk 3542 Foxtrot is entering onto the left downwind for runway 14, KEOK traffic. And I am haven't done any pattern work in this plane, so that's a rip.
That's not much different than your airplane.
Gotta pay attention to where the wind's blowing me. But right now it's pretty much directly behind me. Sure, I'm at my pattern altitude before I do anything. That is a small runway. Is this the smallest runway I've done? It might be. Mount Holly smaller?
Nope. It's smaller. It's probably Canton size.
Okay, cool. Well, let's land on the taxiway. First notch of flaps.
Yeah, do a short field.
Eventually. Getting blown towards the runway a little bit.
Traffic 47 Kilo on the right base, runway 7.
KEOK traffic, 42 Foxtrot is entering onto a left base for runway 14, KEOK traffic. Watching my airspeed. KEOK traffic, Skyhawk 42 Foxtrot is entering onto a final for runway 14, KEOK traffic. Come on. Oh, it's a lot bigger when you're actually coming down to it. Optical illusion, I guess.
But the other one looks so much longer.
Could have probably done our crosswind landing on this one, but that's okay.
That's all right. Treat it like a short field, you might get off for that taxiway.
Place threshold, don't land before the arrows. Ooh. Nope, totally missed that. Oh, a little rough. Maintain control. Pitched up way too hard. Shit. Because of the sun. Much better. Do you hear that like metal sound? It's coming from the engine. I hear like a rod. KEOK traffic, Skyhawk 3542 Foxtrot is cleared of runway 14, KEOK traffic. Alright, time to stop. Power back up. Flaps up. Mixture in.
Got your gumps checked, didn't you?
I forgot my gumps checked. Okay. Landing light off, taxi light on. And we're all cleaned up. Go ahead and make our way over to the FBO. Nobody in front of us, let's go. Figure out my gumps. What a shame. Yeah, the landing was a little rough. Just too focused on trying to do a short field instead of just, you know, landing the plane. Oh, it's my bad.
I mean, it's one of those that, you know, you got all that time that you're setting up on that 5 mile 45 coming in. Perfect time to run a gumps check.
Yeah.
Get it all squared away. That way, once you do get in the pattern, that's one less thing you got to do.
I was getting too much in my head about like, oh, what am I going to do? Where am I going to go? Who am I going to talk to? It's like, nope, you should have just done your C gumps. Okay. It's okay.
It's all good.
KEOK traffic, Skyhawk 3542 Foxtrot is crossing runway 826. KEOK traffic. Clear to the left, clear to the right. Taking off on a taxiway. Yeah, I can only hear it while under the headset. And I know it's not coming from the headset, it's coming from the engine, but it might just be a normal engine sound, I don't know. To me it sounds like a rod knock almost. Like something metal going ding 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 ding. Oh. That'll be fine. Pulled out of the hangar. Alright, so refuel. Where do we see fuel? Don't tell me, I want to try and figure it out. Was it in the hangar? Guessing where he's pulling up to right now.
That's probably where it's at. Yeah, it is. So for right now, why don't you pull out? We'll park on a T. We'll let him get fuel, and then we'll get fuel after him, because the hoses aren't that long on them, so we won't be able to park next to him and get fuel.
So he literally just, you pull up, how does he turn around though?
He'll push his airplane back and then turn out.
Okay.
Oh, they are really changing this up.
Kind of sucks that his fuel time's now on my clock. But I guess.
Well, I mean, if you wanted to, we could shut down, then we could just hand push it over there after he's done.
Oh yeah, let's do that. Okay.
Yeah. So
let's do our shutdown checklist. Avionics off. See you in a minute. Oh, we're moving. Don't move. Avionics off. Alright, I do hear it out of one side, that's why. Yeah, this is this is so much better. But you don't have volume control on the sides, so yours, you know.
It's on there.
Oh yeah, this part.
Yep, that's volume left and right here.
Okay.
So you can tune one ear in and out.
That's so nice. Holy shit, that's loud. Okay. That one I hear myself in the entire time, but you are way louder than my own voice. So like,
yeah?
when you talk, like, yeah, that's. But on that one, like, you hear everything you say super clearly. So maybe, I don't know if that's good or bad, but cool. That's really loose. You know that's really loose.
Over there?
Yeah. Is it just your headset, or is it?
Shouldn't be.
Okay. Well,
I don't know.
try not to unplug it. Alright, avionics on, flaps up, all that's good. Get our ace SWAS. Dates in the future. I didn't make me do half up out of view, half left out of view. Well. SWAS.
Minus 9 Celsius. Altimeter 3015. Inches of mercury. KEOK Municipal Airport, Lindner Field. Automated weather observation 155 Zulu. Wind 130 at 11 knots. Visibility more than 10. Sky condition clear below 12,000. Temperature 2 Celsius. Dew point minus 9 Celsius. Altimeter 3015. Inches of mercury.
Okay.
KEOK Municipal Airport, Lindner.
I'm stealing your headset. Or I'm gonna go and buy one tonight because this is.
They're super nice, aren't they?
Like you can feel how tight that is, right?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's that's why I like those plastic ones, because if you like try to pull them out anywhere, they just automatically adjust outward.
Yeah.
So that's the only reason I haven't switched to like a Zulu or something like that, because it's a metal frame, and I'm like, I really like this plastic frame.
This is real nice. Sector both, trim set to take off. I guess we got to do our brake test and all that. We'll do that when we start moving. Or you can just do a run up here. There's no rules here, and there's nobody behind us, so I'm just gonna do the run up here. Flight controls up, down, up, down, up, down, left, right. Flight controls good. Annunciator lights check. Annunciator lights good. Instruments check. Good, good. Good, 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 good. Good. A little bit more. Good, 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 good. Let's set that as well, 31015. Mixture best power, mixture's in for best power. 1,800. 5, 6, 7, 8. Magneto left. Wow, that like did not drop at all. Did I start it on one magneto? I think I started it on one magneto and put it back down to 1. It wasn't on both. Okay. 800 RPM, magneto left. Good. Back to both. Good. Back to right. Good. Back to both. Good.
I mean, I guess the engine stays running.
Yeah. That's surprising. I must have hit start, put it in, and then somehow when I went to both, I just clicked it over one too much. Vacuum, no vacuum. Amps, volts good, volts good. Temperature green, oil temp good. Pressure good, and idle check. Good. Who's turning on runway lights in the middle of the day?
Beats me.
Alright, lean to taxi. Just a little bit for taxi. Throttle friction good. Transponder set to FR. At ground. Hair. Not wanting to cooperate today. Getting to a point where I'm feeling like cutting it off. Getting so annoyed with it. Plates, KEOK Approach. Departure. There we go. So we're up here right now. We want to go to the end of runway 14. So all we got to do is taxi out, look over there, and go to the end of runway 14. We're on 122.8. KEOK traffic, Skyhawk 3542 Foxtrot is taxiing to the end of runway 14. KEOK traffic. Go before we taxi light on. I'm going to leave my strobe light off until, and I'll just turn everything on. Taxi light, nav light, strobe light on. And doors, windows, locks, set for takeoff, trim set for takeoff, fuel pump off. Over to our hold chart. All right, ready?
All right.
Yeah, I'm buying one of these when I get home. I don't even need to be told. So why is there a bunker right there? Tornadoes?
Yeah.
What I wanted to install in my house, actually. Outside my house, because I'm so terrified of tornadoes and I don't have a basement.
We have about 15 of those scattered outside of Maui Gym.
Nice. What, tornadoes or shelters?
I hope not tornadoes. But yeah, tornado shelters we have.
Just permanent. Permanent tornadoes.
Here's just tornadoes. We're keeping everybody away from us. You should see it walk into work every day.
Landing light on. Taxi light off. Curb light on. Check final. Check runway. Doors locked, right?
Yep.
Rich and Richin. Fuel selector set to both. All right. KEOK traffic. Skyhawk 3542 Foxtrot is taking off runway 14. KEOK traffic. And base. Nobody on final. Turning on to runway 14. So with the displaced threshold, are you allowed to start your takeoff roll behind it?
Yes, you are. You just cannot land before the line.
Cool.
But you can do a whole takeoff and run up and everything all out here.
Rotate. KEOK traffic, Skyhawk 3542 Foxtrot is on the upwind of runway 14. KEOK traffic. And I just realized I did not send this to my panel. My panel is not connected, so let's figure that out. My God, what is he trying to say?
It's a me, Mario.
It's a me, a Mario.
Preview, activate. There we go. We're going to go ahead and start our turn. KEOK traffic, Skyhawk 3542 Foxtrot is departing the area to the northeast. KEOK traffic. Alright, Kansas City Center 16.
Altitude.
Tell me about it. 126225, calm 1. Kansas City Center, Skyhawk 3542 Foxtrot with a VFR request.
Number 3542 Foxtrot, Kansas City Center, stay position and request.
We are about 2 miles northeast of KEOK, looking to come back to Peoria via the Burlington VOR and direct to Peoria.
Number 3542 Foxtrot, squawk 1770, you're looking for flight following or an IFR clearance?
Say squawk again, 42 Foxtrot.
Number 42 Foxtrot, squawk 1770.
1770, 42 Foxtrot.
And let them know your VFR back to Peoria.
And VFR back to Peoria, 42 Foxtrot.
Yeah.
I think he wasn't sure if you wanted an IFR or VFR, even though you asked for a VFR request.
Yeah, it's okay.
Number 3542 Foxtrot, radar contact 3 miles northeast, KEOK Airport, stay altitude.
3,100 feet, 42 Foxtrot.
Number 42 Foxtrot, roger, got you on flight following to Peoria Airport via direct Burlington
Leaving
VOR and then direct to
altitude.
the airport. And what altitude will you be cruising at today?
5,500, 42 Foxtrot.
Number 42 Foxtrot, roger, the Quincy altimeter 3014.
3014, 42 Foxtrot.
Good job. So on that initial call up when you request VFR request with them, go ahead and just give them an idea of where you're at in your altitude and then say VFR request, because then he'll have an idea where to look for you on the scope.
Okay.
So
That makes more sense. Makes it easier for them.
yeah.
Number 3542 Foxtrot, contact Chicago Center 135.6.
135.6, 42 Foxtrot. Chicago Center, Skyhawk 3542 Foxtrot, 4,100 feet.
Skyhawk 3542 Foxtrot, Chicago Center, welcome. The Lincoln altimeter 3026.
3026, 42 Foxtrot. Alright.
Bonanza 6325 X-ray, Chicago Center, welcome. Des Moines altimeter 3009er.
So what heading do you want to fly to try and fly straight to the VOR?
I gotta look at my sheet.
You can actually do it just from right in here too. So let's say, because you're going to the VOR right now, I assume you're tuned into
yeah, turn into the Burlington, so I mean if I want to do direct to, I would do like 30, I don't know, what is that, 40, 50, about 50?
Okay, so put yourself on a 050 heading, and then if you veer off course on it, then you know it's a wind correction. Then you just got to figure out how many degrees you got to correct to stay
yeah, I'm doing
on that line.
wind correction right now because we're still off of the nav point and I'm trying to get back to the nav point, but at least I've got the VOR in. I guess I didn't listen to it yet, but. Cool. Yeah, I'm trying to get onto the nav first, and then I'm setting up the VOR for the nav. VOR is my backup. Oh, and I am above altitude, so let's calm back down. Too busy trying to look at nav. I still love this electronic trim so much. So cool. Yep. Although I don't like that you have to hit both. But
it's kind of a safety thing, just to make sure. So
make sure you're not accidentally tapping it every time you do something.
Leaving altitude.
Oh. Doing it again.
So hold the autopilot in. There you go.
Oh, you have to hold it. Okay. Heading.
Envoy 4116, contact Chicago.
Leaving altitude.
We are now on our track.
Yep, so you got it on heading, so hit nav, and we'll see if it arms or activates. It'll went right into activate. Now it's following that. So now as far as your altitude goes, so it's holding altitude right now at 5,700. So you'll have to hit the Alt to get it to do a vertical speed. There you go. And now it'll capture it.
Cool. A little bit of playing around with it, but it makes sense.
Hey Chicago, good morning, South 2991, checking on with you, descending 29 down to flight level 240.
South 2991, Chicago Center, welcome, cross Elvis to flight level 210, say airspeed.
Elvis, 210 will do, we're 280 on the speed, indicated South 2991.
South 2991, roger, that works great, maintain 280 knots.
We'll do 280, South 2991.
Logistics 426, Chicago Center, welcome. Descend and maintain flight level 210, maintain 310 knots or greater.
So when we hit the next nav point, is this going to automatically switch to the next nav?
The
autopilot?
It'll automatically make the turn and take you on to the next leg, yep.
Cool. Right.
Autopilot.
You like a good challenge.
Yeah, I want to fly. I had it set the trim for me at least.
There you go.
But I'm going to try and pay attention this time. We did most of this on autopilot, so I need to at least have one leg while I fly it. Do we have foggles for a time? Do you want to do that, or do you want to focus on cross country?
No, we can practice once you're at Burlington.
426, clear direct to ND.
Foggles in this homie. Is there anything in your pocket over there?
No, but sometimes it's back behind the seats. And I don't feel like there's one behind my seat, maybe.
South 2991, resume normal airspeed.
Okay, normal airspeed, we'll do South 2991, thanks.
So this is 426, contact Chicago Center 135.
So I wonder if somebody took the goggles out of this plane. I do have clip-on ones that you can put on your glasses if you want.
I don't think they would work because I got that nose bridge. I mean, they might, but I could also just do this. That count?
I mean, it's up to you. If you want to try them, you can. If you want to go under the hood, otherwise we could save it for another day.
Let's save it for another day, I guess. I mean, we have to get the time in, so.
Yeah, we'll get plenty of that when we're in the practice area, because I have to do unusual attitudes and stuff with you too, so. Then I could vector you all over the place in the practice area.
Number 6325 X-ray, contact Des Moines Approach 123.9er.
Alright, so since you're not using the autopilot for this, what you can do, so click in on the
Clear 441 Mike.
setting up there, change the source over to
1000, make an altimeter 3026.
VOR. Now it's going to paint the VOR line on there for you too. So now you just set your course, which course you want to use. So, yeah. Course, so then. Ta-da! Now you got a line you can follow on there too.
Contact Chicago Center 135.15.
3515, we'll do Southwest 2991, good day.
And so if you went in and you activated nav on this now, it's going to follow the VOR instead of the GPS.
Okay.
Skyhawk 55350, go ahead. Skyhawk 55350, roger, squawk 3173. Number 441 Mike, contact St. Louis Approach 125.8.
Trying to see if I can see the VOR yet.
Medevac Logistics 426, are you still here?
I think I do.
4 miles.
The little white.
Yep.
Number 603 Delta Charlie, Chicago Center, welcome. Des Moines Approach, Des Moines altimeter 3009er.
Time for the cone of confusion.
Contact 6 miles northwest of the Ottumwa Airport.
Funny.
VFR, Des Moines Approach, Des Moines altimeter 3009er.
I'll find the VOR. No, I'm kidding.
Medevac Jet Logistics 426, are you on?
Hello, VOR.
So how do you know when you have passage of a VOR.
51 Chicago Center, climb maintain 12,000, Cedar Rapids altimeter 3015.
Ta-da.
There you go.
Or 55350, contact Des Moines Approach 123.9er.
Yeah, it's really imprecise though, the electronic trim. If I really want to dial it in, I still have to use it by hand.
Yeah.
Number 87 Mike, CFR traffic, your 10 o'clock, 5 miles northwestbound, indicating 4,400, type unknown. Alright, 7 Mike, contact Des Moines Approach 123.9er.
Alright, and then
Envoy 4011, Chicago Center, welcome, climb maintain 14,000, Lincoln altimeter 3025.
so can you use autopilot based on VORs, or is it
Yeah.
only?
So if you see right now, what it's doing is it's bringing you over to the line.
Right.
And then it'll turn back on course.
How does it know which one it's using? Is it based on what I choose here?
It should be tied into that.
Cool. Maybe. Like it's passing it now and it's not doing anything.
I wonder if it's being lazy.
Envoy 4303, Chicago Center, welcome, climb maintain flight level 230.
Right now it's turning. I feel like it's turning on. Pretty much was on the VOR. I don't know. Gonna zigzag it.
Maybe it's in hunt mode. It's trying to find the VOR. It's like, I think it's here. Nope, I overshot it. Crap, I gotta go back.
So I'm wondering if it's doing. So now it's going on the other side, so it's trying to get back onto the VOR. But it's really taking us over.
If it snakes too much when it does this, we might either go GPS or something like that, because I don't want it to snake too long up and down it, because every time we change our heading, ATC will see our heading change.
Yeah.
I don't want them to think that we're just...
No, see, it's not even trying to turn.
It's going back. It's going to snake up and down the line. That's what it looks like. GPNSS steering, like what the other ones have, the newer autopilots, they wouldn't be doing that crap.
Are you headed to Peoria at this time, or are you navigating elsewhere?
What's up, Russ?
I don't know. I'll see if he says again. That might have been for us because we started going north.
November 3542 Foxtrot, are you direct Peoria at this time, or are you navigating elsewhere?
We are direct to Peoria this time. We were playing with autopilot, 42 Foxtrot.
Roger. 3542 Foxtrot, contact St. Louis Approach 125.8.
125.8, 42 Foxtrot.
-5 uniform, 4,500 working on the ATIS.
Dock 1395 uniform, St. Louis Approach, Rogers. 518 Bravo. Proceed to a left base, runway 13.
Left base, runway 13, and we'll advise when we have Bravo.
St. Louis Approach, Skyhawk 3542 Foxtrot is at 5,500 feet, 42 Foxtrot.
Dock 3542 Foxtrot, St. Louis Approach, verify information, Bravo at Peoria. Proceed to a straight in, runway 13.
We will verify that information, 42 Foxtrot.
Peoria Tower information Bravo 1654 Zulu, wind 130 at 14, gust 20, visibility 10, clear below 12,000, temperature 1, dew point -11, altimeter 3024. Visual approaches in use, runway 13, notice airman runway 13, glide slope and outer marker out of service, advise on initial contact you at Bravo. Peoria Tower information Bravo 1654 Zulu, wind 130 at 14, gust 20, visibility 10, clear below 12,000, temperature 1, dew point -11, altimeter 3024. Visual approaches in use, runway 13, notice airman runway 13.
St. Louis Approach, Skyhawk 3542 Foxtrot, we have information Bravo, 42 Foxtrot.
3542 Foxtrot, rudder. Clear 1 Mike, airport 1 o'clock, 6 miles.
Site for 1 Mike.
Jet 1 Mike, cleared visual approach runway 13, contact tower 124.0.
Visual 13 going to tower 1 Mike.
1 Mike Miller.
Mike.
Mike.
St. Louis 1395 uniform, we have Bravo.
1395 uniform approach, rudder.
I haven't been to see his plane yet.
So, can I take Bravo from ForeFlight, or do I have to listen to it on the radio? So they say, make sure you have Bravo, and I've already got ForeFlight pulled up, and like I'm looking at weather, and I guess this doesn't say Bravo, does it?
Nope, it won't say Bravo. That's probably what they're going to read on the ATIS, so it's almost identical to it. So it's just grabbing the letter code. So it's best to always just listen to it because they'll read last-minute NOTAMs to you as well if there's something you need to know, and then you can say I've got information Bravo.
Okay.
Generally, anytime you talk to you know you're going to get St. Louis Approach, he's going to ask for all that information all at one shot when you first call in. So generally, anytime I'm out of the area and I know I'm going to get St. Louis coming up next, I get the ATIS, so that way as soon as I call in and he asks if I got it, I can already tell him I've got it. Just as we expected, straight in.
Line at 46 Romeo, change to my frequency 128.722872.
128.72, 46 Romeo.
Yeah, autopilot makes this a little trivial. It's just landing.
Yep. Takes a lot of the work out.
Takes a lot of the fun out. I don't want to be a Cirrus pilot.
You're on your way to being a Cirrus pilot.
I'm on a final for 1-3.
38 miles out.
Yeah. Not much of wind up here today. It was nice yesterday.
Let me double check that the plane is still checked out at 12. Let's see. 4 Chief Extra, yep. Oh, okay. Oh, we'll make it back just in time, I think.
Search for us. See, Dan, Mary, Jacob. Jacob was the one that flew yesterday before me.
By the power of Grayskull.
You have the plane checked out?
Oops. Nope. That now. Guess not. I thought I did. It'll let me. I don't think I'll have enough cars. You can try if you can.
Yep, it's checked out.
My bad.
That's all right. I did the same thing yesterday when I was on my Louisville run.
Alright, so I've changed this. I'm going to leave this on 3024 because that's what Peoria is. And I'm going to leave this one on 3026 because that's what they told me to be on when I left. And unless St. Louis Approach tells me altimeter reading, then I'll leave it alone. I mean, it's a 1/200th of a 200th of a degree, but is that a crack in the windshield or a scratch?
Right here?
Yeah.
That's a scratch. Yeah, yesterday when I was flying back to Peoria, I was flying along an airway, and the entire way I was flying the airway, I was going one direction, the other planes were going the other direction. We had 1,000-foot separation between us. Nobody saw each other the entire time we passing each other.
Yeah. That's terrifying.
And it was just like this, where there's crap all over the windshield, and I was like, you're trying to focus, all you're seeing is the spot on the windshield. You're like, I can't see crap, my windshield sucks. You're like that pilot that hand propped his own airplane, just get out there and just start wiping the windshield down.
Wipe. Oh, do I not? Oh, I don't have this on my... Okay, I was going to plug in Bluetooth and play my music. Oh well. I'm not plugging it into my phone right now. My phone's going to die if I make it play music. It really sucks that this is only at 74%. It's just moving along. It's great. And my phone is now at 37. Like, this phone really needs to get a better battery. So that's my goal. And now a new headset because I love this thing. He's reaching!
He's got a gun!
What's the hijack code again?
7600. Moscom. Back you the hell up.
Does anyone have it on here? 7600. Got the emergency one on here, right?
What is the emergency code?
7700, but why it doesn't actually show it on here? Oh, the other one I have does. Oh, up here, emergency 7700, okay.
Yeah, it doesn't even show you the hijack one, does it?
No, it doesn't.
So what's that one?
I don't remember.
7500. If you remember, 7500, 7600, 7700.
Approach yet?
They go, hijack, can't talk right now, it's an emergency. That's the easy way to remember which order it goes in.
That's pretty easy.
Yeah.
What happens if you squawk hijack? Like an actual hijack happens, but you're still flying straight level. Will they like come to intercept you?
Oh, you will get intercepted, yes. Well, I don't want to have to explain to Dane how we got intercepted by.
He just really wanted to see an F-16.
Take a picture, send it to Hannah. Found you.
Oh man.
I am also in quite a bit of trouble right now.
Oh yeah, you would lose your license for sure, I would imagine, if it's not a real emergency.
I'm sure you'd have to explain it to the FAA. I don't know that you'd lose your license. You'd probably get a hit on your license or something like that. But
why did you squawk this?
It depends on how you word it.
Oh yeah.
You know, if you say, "Well, I wanted to see what would happen," then you're gonna have some explaining to do. But if you say, "Oh, I accidentally touched it when I was rolling through," or something like that, they'd say, "Well, actually, you don't roll through anything. You punch stuff in." So.
Yeah, you have to go in here and go 7500. Like,
yeah,
it's pretty deliberate.
Sorry, I fat fingered it. They might be a little bit more accepting of it. The club would probably get fined.
Right, like if you have a comm failure and you're trying to put in 7.6 and you just fat finger it and put 7.5 instead, but that's still scary because you're thinking, oh, I lost my comms, but they're thinking, oh my god, he's. I don't know. Now I'm curious. I'm gonna go Google all the times that squawk code's been used. I wonder if it happens, if it's happened in like the last 10 years.
Well, you've seen the video of the practice ones that they do for the TFRs?
Yeah.
For the 172s getting intercepted?
I mean like a legitimate one, like if it's ever been used for a legitimate emergency. I can't think of any. I mean, in commercial airlines, there hasn't been any since 9/11, I think, but in general aviation, I wonder if it's happened and it just hasn't made the news.
No. A little Cessna can make the news, touching down on a field, and I'm sure somebody would say, "Oh my gosh, I saw it on flight radar. Somebody squawked 7,500.
Just wouldn't let me touch it.
Just gotta touch it, don't you? Just gotta touch it.
I gotta touch it. Track 346, so we might see him within 5 miles. I don't see anything now, but...
Get out of the way.
Ooh.
So he's above us.
500 feet. Should be able to see him pretty easily if he's above us.
I think it's crazy you can see the Illinois River from here.
Why is that crazy?
I don't know, I guess we're only 21 miles out, so I guess not that crazy.
I can see the airport, I think.
Oh, shit. We coming over London Mills? Crap, I missed it. Oh, well.
Missed what?
The London Mills VOR check.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I forgot about it.
That's okay. Not my plane. I'm not too worried about it. Probably the only time I'll fly it the next 6 months.
3542 Foxtrot, turn 10 degrees left, sequence.
Turning 10 degrees left, 3542 Foxtrot.
So what you can do is set your heading button and then hit heading. And then it will automatically turn you to that heading.
Maybe. Why is he having me turn 10 degrees to the left? Being nice and setting me up for 1-3?
Yeah, he set you up for 1-3, but he said vector for sequence, so there's apparently somebody else coming in to land for 1-3. 5-5 Whiskey Papa. That one's climbing. Who else is coming in here? Uniform. got one descending. Sky west. Oh, that's southwest. That's not coming into Peoria. I don't know. I don't really see anybody coming in except for this Piper or whatever this is.
Yeah, no idea. We'll see. Started sending us a little bit.
That's a 9-5 uniform. Keep your speed up to the field. You'll be number 1. Got a Cessna following you 10 west of the field.
13905 uniform. We're as fast as this little puppy is going to go.
Okay.
I wonder what she's flying.
I don't even see somebody.
It's got to be like a 150 or something. She's doing 113. It is not as fast as you can go. I did 140 on downwind yesterday.
Ground speed or through air speed?
I declined to comment.
Hold on.
No, ground speed.
Okay.
1395 uniform. Contact tower 124.0.
I don't even see uniform on here. Why don't I see them in ADSC?
It's to the north. It's this one, just right north of the field.
That's a 95 uniform. Contact tower 124.0.
I love how yours is like a C-130 and mine's an F-16.
Oh, mine's an A10, buddy.
I guess it is an A10, isn't it?
Yeah.
I didn't see the engines behind it.
I do an A10 because I love flying the A10 at DCS.
That's the 1395 uniform approach.
Well, they were low over the river. I think they went to Illinois. 1,000 feet below us, so they're over at Mount Holly.
34029, contact Swan Cities 133.27, 3327, get it.
133.27, 34029, thank you.
I'll quit playing with your toys.
Back.
Autopilot.
Manual pilot. Or standard pilot.
Standard pilot.
I like that better.
A 3542 Foxtrot. Traffic to follow is a Cessna 12 o'clock, 8 miles, sending out of 3,700.
We'll keep an eye out for that traffic. 42 Foxtrot. Having me try and look for the Cessna?
Yeah, 8 miles out, 12 o'clock.
With this haze?
I'll try and see if I can help spot it, but I don't know that I'm going to see it.
Altitude.
Are they coming into Mount Holly?
No, they're coming into Peoria. They're going to land right before you.
Alright.
3542 Foxtrot, flighting 040 for a base. I'll get you headed towards the tower momentarily.
040, 42 Foxtrot.
So she's on a base right now. Where are you? Come out, play. Like Pac-Man.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to see them, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm looking for them, but I don't see them.
5946 Romeo, contact Champaign approach 121.35.
I'm looking.
They're not even over Peoria yet. Like,
5946 Romeo, St. Louis approach, yep.
they just flew past Peoria. So, they're not even close to the airport. We might actually be in first.
I think, well, she's coming in for...
She She coming in for 2-2?
She's almost identically coming. She's like paralleling 2-2 right now. She's coming over the town.
Opposite span 040.
Yep, get that 040. See? Oh, I think I
42
might.
Foxtrot, you can resume on navigation back to the field now.
Resuming on navigation back to
Leaving
the 42
altitude.
I think I got him in sight. I got him in sight.
Traffic in sight, 42 Foxtrot.
42 Foxtrot, rudder, follow that traffic, contact tower 124.0, good day.
Contact tower 124.0, have a good day, 42 Foxtrot. Peoria Tower, 3542 Foxtrot is just off of runway 13, 42 Foxtrot.
Sky 3542 Foxtrot, Peoria Tower, enter straight in, runway 13. You're number 2, following the Skyhawk, 2 miles north of the airport on the left base.
Second in line for runway 13, straight in, 42 Foxtrot. You still see that traffic?
Nope, it dropped off after we turned.
What?
2 mile left base. They've got to be like right off our nose then. Yeah, so they're right off our nose.
I'm slow flighting this until I...
Yep. Go ahead and get yourself down to pattern altitude. Might be easier to spot them.
Yes, sir.
$1,400 below us, that puts 1,300.
Looking for anything, a reflection, a movement.
Yeah, I ain't seeing crap yet. That was a pretty cool disappearing act.
For real. Camouflaged?
Alright, let's zoom this puppy in. 4 miles in front of us.
I legitimately cannot
They
see them.
pretty much got to be turning final at this point.
I'm thinking too. They're about to turn final, one of the two. Oh, I see them, traffic in sight. They are like the smallest black dot coming over the runway right now. And I lost them again. Jesus Christ.
If it's a bogey, we would have missed it.
Seriously.
Peoria Tower, exit at 267, up with you, holding short, runway 13, we'll be ready in sequence.
Exit at 267, Peoria Tower, roger, hold short, runway 13.
Hold short 13, exit at 267.
Yeah, that's right, you better hold short.
That's right.
I'm coming in the land now. Alright, Seagums, mixture, landing light, fuel, seatbelt, undercarriage. We're all chill, we're all Gucci. I still cannot see them, and they should be on the runway at this point.
I know, they've got to be a dark colored plane. 1,300 below us, we're at 1,900, that puts you at 660, you're on the runway, or somewhere near it. Hopefully on it. I mean, I can see the shimmer off the Learjet hold
Right.
short.
105, uniform, turn left, contact ground, point 85.
There is nothing on the runway!
Contact ground, point 85.
What the hell? Okay, no, I see them turning. I saw them turn and then they disappeared
Exit
again.
267, traffic to Skyhawk on a 3 mile final. Turn left heading 070, runway 13, clear for takeoff.
Left heading 070, clear for takeoff,
great.
runway 13,
Make me deal with wake turbulence.
Stock 42 Foxtrot, traffic Challenger departing prior to your arrival, caution wake turbulence.
I'll watch for that wake turbulence, 42 Foxtrot.
Alright, so go ahead and slow it down to normal approach speed.
Go ahead and put my first notch of flaps. What you doing there, buddy?
Nothing.
They put me on the RNAV or something?
Well, I was trying to be fun, but I just realized this has glide slope and op underneath it, so
Yeah.
dang it. Well, at least you got a localizer.
So as long as we land before we see him turn, should be fine. So he turned at the 2 line, I think. As long as I land at the 1,000 footers, I should be fine.
Yep.
Or I could land halfway down the runway and land after him.
Nope, don't do that. You'll go right into his wake turbulence. Naughty.
Second notch of flaps.
EasyJet 267, contact St. Louis departure, good day.
Departure EasyJet 267.
Especially being a Challenger. He's a big boy.
Hey, chunky.
Hey, you're gonna get back right in time.
I like 'em big. I like 'em chunky. I like 'em big. I like 'em chunky. And now I'm gonna want to go watch Barnyard. I haven't seen that movie in like a decade. I see him sitting on the taxiway now. Can you?
I see what looks like a flea. That's when you land long and then you land in front of like around Mike or something like that, and then you cut him off on the taxiway.
This is for being invisible.
I swear to God, is he a black airplane?
I have no idea. We'll find out. Really light color, whatever it is. Woo.
Oh, good on 1-3.
Do you not like 1-3?
You get the wind over these humps here on final approach.
How delectable.
Yeehaw, woo-haw.
It is definitely gusting though. Feel it. Ooh. Feel that lift?
Tame it.
No. There's the dip. Calm it down.
No, white and red.
Stock 42 Foxtrot, turn left at Echo 4, contact ground point 85.
Turn left Echo 4, contact ground point 85. 42 Foxtrot. That was a pretty good landing.
Yeah, not bad at all.
Back over to center line though. Off. On. Strobe lights off. Trim set back to takeoff. Flaps up, mixture, lean for taxi. Landing light off, taxi light on, strobe lights off, contact ground. 1.85. PRA ground, Skyhawk 53542 Foxtrot, just off of runway 13 at Echo 4, requesting taxi to Byerly Aviation.
Skyhawk 3542 Foxtrot, Peoria ground, taxi to Byerly via Echo Delta.
Echo Delta, 42 Foxtrot. Yeah, they did the same thing I did. I said 5 and then they said 5.
You got them all messed up.
I think when I mess up, I have to say correction 3542 Foxtrot, right?
If you say correction, then that sounds better.
Okay. Alright, taking off taxiway, Mike.
We're going to do a hover taxi. We're going to stay in ground effect.
That's pretty good. Feel good about that. I feel like I handled the extra instructions pretty well too.
Yeah, and now you've learned an autopilot. You're a big kid now.
I'm a grown-ass adult.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's not go that far.
Attention all aircraft, Peoria information, Delta is current.
Thank you, Tower. Alright, we're looking for...
a strong hit.
Oh, wow. Windy.
Yeah.
A little bit. My stuff pushed down, so we're goes down a little bit.
For
wind correction.
Oh, going into the wind, as long as everything's neutral, you're fine.
Okay. And we're turning left at Delta.
Yep.
So clear to the left, clear straight ahead, clear to the right. I just messed that up. I meant right to the left, but hey, you know what? Who cares?
So now that the wind's off your right side, there you go.
Now it's behind me.
And even when there's no wind, if you want to practice crosswind corrections based off of whatever wind there is that day, that's going to come in handy for the check ride, because he's going to want to see you do wind correction regardless if there's wind.
Fair enough.
So the more you practice, the better.
Did you notice that on my little sheets I actually put down calm wind runways?
Very nice.
I read the AFD.
That's important.
That makes me a pilot now.
Smart pirate.
I'm a pirate. Yar har.
Alright, we're going to swap into the Twin Commander. We're going to go up, do a couple laps.
Hell yeah. I won't say no to that. My wallet will.
The FAA will.
What they don't know won't hurt them.
Student pilot. That's the pilot.
Now the real question is, where am I going to park?
You can pick any one of those parking spots.
The back, or should I park it up here?
No, park it on. We'll plug it in still. Well, actually, you know what? Yeah, why don't you park it over there? We'll kind of spin it around as if we're going to put it into a spot, and then they can just leave from there. If they decide they want to push it back, they can. So
I'll come in through this way then. Tips. That is a really nice jet. Can I have it for my birthday?
Not before I get one. I want one.
Who's sitting in the plane?
Somebody else. Yep, so just follow in like this,
Yeah.
and then we'll spin it around.
That's probably good enough.
Yep.
All right. Put down avionics off. See ya.